I'm excited, honestly. I really appreciate everybody coming and, pulling up. It's going to be a fun evening with some good conversation, and I am excited
I know, you
for
busted out your Sunday's finest.
my Sunday. Yeah, I look like I just got out of church and
Amen.
about to go.
I like it. He looks like a soprano.
Yeah, I had to go. I had to go do
Yes.
confessions at 9, and I got my cousin's 21st birthday at 2. So trying to
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
dog.
yeah,
Yeah.
brother.
Roman
Motion.
Catholic?
Yeah.
It's that motion.
Yes.
Catholic. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I don't know what that religion is about, but
quite know what it is
Catholicism I'm a little familiar with.
Not you saying you go to confession and you don't. Who you confess
I've been
to, the
thinking
beer?
about going to
Right.
confessions. I saw the big cathedral has confessions on Saturdays at 9 from 2.
This podcast is his confession.
It really is. It really is.
He be confessing the feelings.
Maybe
I
you should
do.
get like a
It's
priest
not
or a father
confession.
on here or something.
That's
Oh,
not a
have
bad
mercy.
idea.
Ursher, baby.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
With that being said, wow. Well, welcome for tuning in. Thank you, everybody. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to begin this intro. I'm like so excited.
So flustered.
So flustered. Man, I'm just gonna reel it back in. Thank you guys for coming on to the All In Show. I appreciate it, really, seriously.
Of course.
So we'll just go around the room, and I'll let the woman to my right introduce herself, and we're gonna start it off a little different, or maybe because I wanted to get into something that happened this week for me, and I got emotional.
Oh,
I'll just
wow.
say that.
Okay.
I'll just start it off. How about that?
Yeah. Let's do that.
So that's not the question I have, but why not? We'll do little two spiels. I saw Toy Story 5.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, on Father's Day.
Hey.
That was
No
good.
spoilers, no
No
That was
spoilers.
good. I cried. I shed.
Shed.
Got it.
A few
A tear
tears were coming out of my eyes
A
Nice.
few.
because of the nostalgia, and I feel like there is a deeper meaning behind it.
There always
I was
is.
with my family, so I was a little insecure and self-conscious, so I didn't start bawling, and internally I just wanted to start bawling. So that was pretty crazy. I saw some other crazy stuff, but I'll start it off with that, and then we'll just go around the room. Go ahead. Little crazy part about my week, but go ahead. Tell them who you are. One crazy thing about your week.
Oh, okay. Well,
It can
where
be
do I
anything.
start? Hi, I'm Kitty. Kitty Buttholes. Many people know me. That is my handle. One crazy thing this week. Shucks, I don't know where to start. Maybe let's start with I found a kitten. I have a new baby. His name is Sasuke. I love him.
And
Adorable.
Uchiha, let's go.
He
Right?
is
That's what
my
I'm saying.
favorite little guy. He's a little unhealthy, but he'll get there.
We're working on it.
We're working on it, and
Oh.
I go back to Denver because I live up there. I'll go back up to Denver Friday and get him to a vet, and he'll be happy and successful in life. I
Little
know
kitty's
it.
all
He's a
alone right
little-
now?
He's a little baker.
They're independent. They're self-sufficient. Boy or girl?
Right, a boy.
Would you name him?
Sasuke.
Snuffles?
No, he does look like
Harry
a little
Potter?
cow. I was thinking like
Slytherin. That'd be a cool cat name.
He does look like a Slytherin.
Anyway,
I'm
so
not
you
even
named
gonna
it.
lie.
I forgot again. Tell me one more time.
Sasuke. You ever watch
Sasuke.
Naruto?
No.
Oh,
It shows.
well, it's an anime.
It matches
Slacking.
it matches his situation.
Yeah,
he's
emo-
It
emo
really
cat.
does. It really does.
So what the
really
fuck's a
scraggly.
Naruto? What the fuck is that?
Hey,
Hey.
Okay,
Oh, I
okay.
was
How about Skippy John Jones? Because we do call him Skippy John Jones.
Okay.
Y'all know who that is.
John Jones, yeah.
His ears
The
are
goat.
too big for his little body. He looks like a little chihuahua.
I'm gonna
He's
be
cute.
honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've heard of the name,
Okay.
but I don't know where it's
Okay.
from.
It's a book.
a
Okay.
book.
Let me look it up.
It's a children's
Get to
book.
Googling.
But
Come on,
it's
for
really
anybody
cute.
who doesn't know who Skippy John Jones is, this is where we're starting.
It's an MMA fighter.
Sorry
love
you
it.
had to find out this way.
No, it's about a Siamese cat who thinks he's a chihuahua just because his ears are big.
right.
I love that for you, Kitty.
This-
Chantel, you got the mic. The mic's hot.
Oh, hi. Yes, Chantel. You guys have seen me. Oh, I've not been on this one before.
No, not on the
I've
All In show.
not. Yes, no. So, hello. Swanella Eyes on Snapchat, Instagram. One crazy
he's
thing
cute.
about my week. Shoot, I don't know. It's been a crazy week, if I'm being honest. Honestly, what? Okay. I can't really think of anything crazy.
I'm
Now
just
that I'm thinking
looking
El
up
Skipito.
Skippy, John
That's it.
Jones
He's
in the
El
back.
Skipito.
That's him. That's him.
That's the cat. He is honestly a
Cute.
really interesting kitten, but
I love that. I remember seeing this child's book back in, second grade. Even now, remember Hank, the dog detective, or
Yes.
I saw that recently, and I was like, oh, all right,
nice.
all right. I love it. How do I get back to OSB, Derek?
Just click anywhere.
He needs an adult.
Boom. We're back to Skippy.
Help. Help me.
I'm gonna. So yeah, this guy
That's what the kitten looks like.
We just out here breaking things.
goes back. He goes way back.
Good old Skippy
There
John.
you are.
Way back.
Good job.
All right,
John Jones.
Chantel, what about a crazy thing in your week? Did you say that?
I didn't, but okay. I
It can be anything. It doesn't have to be like crazy. It can be like something exciting or something like deep or like a thought that you pondered within the past 7 days that made you a little uncomfortable. It can be positive or negative.
Okay. Some guy yelled at me at work. I work in customer service, and he yelled at me he was calling me names over the phone, essentially, over something I had no control of, and that was kind of crazy. Because I was like, okay, who are you talking to? But, like, I still have to keep it professional because I can't get in trouble. So that was kind of interesting.
Were you ready to lash out on him?
I wanted to, yes. It's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
really... Yeah.
I'm getting more context. Thank you.
Yeah. He was just like complaining about a fee that had been charged to him, and there was essentially nothing I could do. So
Customer service. You're only doing your best. It's the backbone of America.
Yeah. So that was kind of crazy. He wrote a review about me and everything.
Nice.
Forget about that.
Print it out and
Damn.
frame it.
What the-
I was like, oh, that's
Right.
cute. That's
said,
not what I
wow.
said at all. That's not what happened.
You're
It's
like, brother,
fine."
go touch grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. I like that. Joelle, hit him with it. Bring it to me.
I
Enlighten me.
had a similar situation like that today where at the dispensary somebody called. He was like, yo, I came by last night, I bought some joints, and I fucking tipped the bud tender. He's like, and then I used my card and it charged me $20, and he said it was only 11. And so I was like, yeah, let me check that out. So I looked it up and I was like, yeah, whatever, man. You probably got charged for using the debit card, but I'll hook you up with $1 joint next time you come. So he was like, cool. And I was like, right. He
Yeah,
didn't write a
easy fix.
review.
At least it was simple.
Easy fix, yeah.
Easy fix. I'll give you $1 joint. That's all I gotta say.
And he said, ooh, free stuff? Let's
Right.
go.
I should have told him 10 cent. I brought some 10-cent joints too with me.
No,
Problem?
See, this guy just wanted to argue. Like, I tried to fix the situation, like, offer things. He's
Oh,
like, no,
okay.
I won't. He's like he's like a platinum member.
Yeah.
So, the entitlement of
Yeah,
that.
that's
and
what I
I'm
was
like,
about to say.
You're not.
Just wants to talk shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but it was also Father's Day this weekend, and we went to the carnival at the mall. I took my girls, and that shit was popping. It was dope.
Was
I
it
love
in
little
that tent?
carnivals. No, it was a carnival, like
It was an
rides
actual
and shit. It was outside.
little baby Ferris wheel.
It was pretty big. It was a good size.
Like at the mall?
They're not
At the
bad.
mall.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yep. That was fun. I like doing little things like that.
What'd you do?
Well, happy late Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day.
Congratulations
And to
to
all
you
the
guys
single
for sticking
mothers.
All of them.
around. Proud of you.
All the single
We
mothers.
got
have
it too.
Mother's Day
Not
for
as
that,
fun,
though. Father's Day is separate from Mother's Day.
Nah, it can be both.
It
I
maybe
celebrated my mom
Parents.
for that.
maybe
Parents' Day.
Right.
Parents' Day.
I
There should be a
also-
Parents' Day. I
Sure.
appreciate both.
Well, I mean, for Mother's Day, I
Halfway
like
through
I like to
between
celebrate my
each.
mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give my mom props.
True.
And
When
here,
would it be?
he was spieling.
Was that?
She was telling me a little secret.
No, for Parents' Day, halfway through Mother's and Father's Day, right? Or when would that be held?
You're a parent too? Are you a parent? Are you a parent?
I'm a parent.
You're a
Yeah.
parent?
No. I have a baby. She's 8.
Shout out to the babies.
Shout out
Shout out
to
to
the
the
babies.
babies.
Strong parents coming in for the win.
Yeah.
Leanna.
Hi, I'm Leanna. I don't have anything really exciting to say much.
Come
However,
on.
on a more religious aspect, because I am newly baptized Russian Orthodox. Fun fact, everyone's like, what the heck
All
is
right.
that? Yeah, that's for a whole nother day. I'll talk to you guys all about it. But I did my first confession after being baptized in the Arkansas River.
Oh, they like dunked you in the water.
Oh,
and
they dunked
everything?
me thrice. Dog.
Damn,
Thrice.
3 times.
And then I slipped and I like slid off and I was like, Father. And he was like, ha ha ha. And then he grabbed me and I was like, ah, I can't swim.
Father, no.
Yeah,
deep,
Father, help.
How deep were you? Were you like in the middle or
It was like
like
to my waist, honestly. But
no life jacket or anything?
no,
Nah, they just dunk you.
the Lord is the life jacket.
If you
Right.
if you float away, you go with the
yeah, he's
the
like, Lord's
rift.
will. And I was like, no.
Yeah, you'll find your way. This is a part of the journey.
Yeah. It
So
was
we're
really
like by
funny.
the nature center or like the spillway?
I
Or
don't really know how to explain how to get there.
it's a little cut.
Like, you know where St. Therese Catholic church is right there on Good Night?
I
or
see.
whatever?
Yeah.
We turn off on Prairie, then we go down to like the ravine, and then there's like a nature walk.
Okay.
And then we go like,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Yes,
a bridge.
yes.
Nice. That's
There's a guy in a
Okay.
trench coat. You got to say 3
Were you
riddles.
scared?
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my goodness.
Was it scary?
It was
Troll
cold.
with a
It's
hat.
cold.
Right,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
bet.
was,
Same thing.
that was all I cared about. And I took a step in. So my friend and I were getting baptized together, and he went first. He came out and he's like, "It's warm, Leanne. It's great." And I was like, oh, "Don't lie to me on this day." And then I walked in and I was like, "Oh!" And Father's like, "Come on, Leanna, you're fine." And I was like, "Oh, I freaking! Oh my god!"
Get all
He's like, "You ready?"
tense.
Yeah, I was like all nervous, and then it was cold, and I can't swim well. It was a great time.
Oh,
Polar
There
plunge.
was, yeah, we had like 30 plus people there watching too.
Wow.
So I was like, I can't embarrass myself in front of the parish. And yeah, I did it. And then I almost fell and he grabbed me and we're like, yay. And then I didn't have my glasses on. So I was like, I can't see anything. So he was like, come on, grandma. And I was like, Father, stop bullying me
Damn,
on
man.
my day.
I love
was a
love
great
him for
time.
that.
Yeah, he's so funny. So my parish priest, we call him Father Zechariah, he's also on YouTube. He does podcasts sometimes about it. He's pretty
Okay.
epic, and homeboy like deadlifts like almost 400 pounds. So,
Gotta get that reach.
bro, he's
Gotta
strong
spread that
father.
word.
Father,
Right.
Yeah.
Spread
I
that
know.
word.
That's
Man,
my dog. I
that
love
was
him.
He's dipping all these
I like
people.
that
Yeah.
point of view you just gave. You
Yeah.
spoke about it with love. Came from the heart.
I love my church. It's right down the street off of
And
Summit.
a lot of people
I
don't
love that.
speak about
Right,
like
right.
religion in general.
Yeah.
So it's always good. Good. What's a better word? It's a different point of view, different perspective
Yeah.
that I am not used to.
Yeah, it gives you
So,
that diversity.
diversity. People believe in different things, and that's
Definitely.
okay. I love that. I love that. That was the crazy thing that happened within your week.
Yeah, I gave confession, and that was scary. Because just imagine you have to go and tell everything you've ever done that was wrong to
So
somebody.
you gave confession at the.
So the day before my baptism,
Right.
we
You
had to
gave
do a
confession.
life confession. And it's for every sin you've ever committed in your entire life. You
Damn.
have to let it all out, kind of thing.
How long was that story?
I only did like, because I can't remember Jack-ish.
I would be in there for like.
I think I was in there for
2
like
hours.
maybe 10
For- I
minutes,
think I'd be in
honestly.
there for-
10 you were able to
while a day or
cram your whole life sins
Yeah, all 31 years of
within
my
10
life.
minutes.
Right. Yeah.
I could not imagine.
So I guess the biggest thing
Proud
is
of you
too
for that.
is I did I did a lot of generalizing. Like, you know, I am what is it, like envious. Like you see people live in the lavish life and they have all I want that. Now
Right.
I'm kind of like sinning in my heart for that. So I kind of over encompass that, but I don't have much memory of my childhood due to trauma growing up. So I was like, Father, I'm just gonna generalize this. And he's like, that's cool. He's like, whatever you have weighing on your heart that's pretty heavy, that's at the forefront of your mind, talk about that.
Wow.
And I had like 2 things that were really big, and I went into a little more detail than normal. And then otherwise I was like, yeah, I'm selfish, you know, I'm greedy, I'm whatever,
You're
right?
over here confessing to us now.
Sheesh, I will. I'll tell
Confession.
everybody. my
How did
story.
we start this? Did we not say?
Confession.
Did we
These are
not
my
say what we're doing on
confessions.
here?
Yeah.
It's that Usher episode.
Let's
Right.
talk about it.
Dang.
These
That's
are my
really cool.
confessions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Usher made a song about it.
He
Yeah,
did, yeah.
he did.
Confessions?
Part 1 and
Yeah.
part 2.
Yeah, it was like part
Right.
1 and 2.
Probably his
Right.
most popular
Right.
album.
It's
Right.
when he cheated on his lady, and
Yeah.
then, you know, he had to confess to her that he has a
Right.
baby on the way. Sheesh.
I'm gonna look that up along with
Let's-
Skippy John Jones because we already saw him.
True, it's true.
Man, I love that.
What did
That-
you say the religion was again?
It's Russian Orthodox, so we're Christian,
Uh-huh.
but Orthodoxy goes way back to when like the apostles, were still alive.
No,
and preaching.
when was that?
That was, well, Christ died
In BC.
at 33 years old, and then I think the church was fully established in 400 AD, but the apostles back then were, the ones preaching and talking and telling the story of Christ and all that stuff. Then the church was created, the Bible was built together, and then we had, about 1,000 or so years after Christ's death, before we had the branch, and I'm going to get hate for this, we had the branch off of Roman Catholicism. So Roman Catholics and Orthodox were one in the same, and then we branched off by getting a pope. Because people were like, Peter's the rock, he's the key. That means he's a pope, and that means he's infallible, which means he can do no wrong as a human, right?
Right.
Orthodox were like, nah, all humans are fallible. Like, we can all make mistakes, we can all do terrible things, whatever. So then we had that branch off. And then after that, around 1500 AD or so to now, that's when Protestantism came in. So, like, your Baptists, your Lutherans, your non-denominational, your Pentecostals, all that stuff. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to get jumped outside for saying these things.
So
No,
you
you
just
won't.
go
I'm
confess
very
after.
open to like
You just go
anybody's
confess.
opinion. I'm Christian for the most part, but I'm not stuck to Christian. Like,
What do you got,
I'll
Kitty?
I'll hear out anybody's opinions on anything,
Heck yeah.
science, religion.
Yeah, like I come from a pagan
everything,
background. So
everything,
like
yeah.
witchcraft and stuff like that. That's
Oh,
where I came from.
for
so.
sure.
And I still have friends that are that, so
Right.
love them.
Shout out all my witches.
I guess I
Shout
was
out the
on
witches.
part 2 of Usher Confessions.
Oh,
so
this is a
Yeah,
good.
you got part 1 and
also,
part 2.
I am
Right.
going to
Right, you
this
have
concert
both.
on Fridays.
He's
Is
still
there-
singing?
are they
I'm
both?
excited for that.
Yeah.
Can
be
we
giving out
watch the
roses and
lyric
shit.
video, like 30 seconds?
I don't
and
need it.
Part 1 and part 2 would be in it.
I
Fuck it.
will
All right.
close my eyes.
I just gotta remember the song.
I was like 8 years old.
Oh, you've heard it. You've heard this before.
I was like 8 years old. My mom was like, she
In
had
the
this.
car,
yeah,
yeah.
she had like the flip
You're like-
CDs,
Oh,
and-
yeah, the
yeah.
unzipped the black
a
case.
whole
Ugh.
case of them. And anytime we were on a road trip, I would always listen to Usher. That was my shit. It was Usher and
That's a
Mariah
dope
Carey,
album.
and it was
Alright.
always this one specifically.
All right, let me play this. Kitty, what am I missing?
Nothing.
I like
All right,
part
what
2
were you gonna
better.
say?
Confessions part 2 is way
Derek.
better.
It's Confessions Part 2.
Turn him
We're
up?
looking
No,
for
it's
part 2.
quiet in the microphone because I turned it down
No, she's saying
because she
her.
was talking.
Oh my
Turn
Hold
her
on.
up.
All right, let's just 30 seconds.
I don't really care for this. Part 2 is where it's at.
God damn it.
Yeah, you got to go to part 1 first, where he's talking
You
about
gotta
it.
figure it
Hold
out.
on.
Part 2 is
Part 2 is a banger.
We're not gonna listen to the whole song. I don't want to get copyrighted again. Trying to make it a monetizable episode. Anyways,
Right.
well. You have to skip. Every time you called, I told you.
This is building up the story.
Let's skip forward. Skip forward stuff.
I'm thinking about you getting hurt. Listen.
Right here.
This
Oh.
is
I know you
Where he's
heard this
like-
shit.
it's like I know you heard it. Maybe
Man, this
maybe
takes me
young
back.
Zandicky, little
This
8-year-old.
takes me way back.
I was
Zandicky?
8 when I was listening to this.
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say.
What was it, like 2005?
She got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown.
16 years ago.
What to do? I guess I gotta keep part 2 of my confessions. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all.
All right. Damn.
Damn, you cried when I got that
Wow.
phone call. I'm so thrown. I don't know what to do but to keep
Well, you guys
part 2
know
of my
this, know this.
confessions. Right.
This was most of our childhoods, and I don't know if
Love
that's a good thing, but it's a banger.
Right.
Shout out to our
Honestly,
mamas
when I
for
was learning
still
the song, I
raising-
had no
yeah.
idea what the hell I was singing. But like now, I'm like, you know what? Usher.
Like TLC
Raymond.
Scrub.
Right.
I was
right.
like, yeah,
I
he's
had
out
no
the-
idea until I had a
out the
scrub,
window of
and
his
I was
friend's
like,
ride.
I know what you
Yeah.
talking
The
about.
love of
Now I
your
get
life.
it.
Are you
Right.
kidding me?
I'm like, all right, go off, ma. Sheesh.
Mariah Carey specifically.
Oh man, that girl.
Well, Usher, thank you for blessing my ears once
Confessions
again
is where we're going with
with
that.
We
confessions.
started
never
at confessions.
disappoints.
And then we
Yeah.
got to
Download that album, bro.
confessions.
Download that whole album. That whole
Alright.
album is.
Whole album.
Guys, 10 out of 10.
Derek. How do I get back to it?
We need an adult.
Click anywhere.
Click it.
There's a button
Can
on
you
the keyboard
memorize
with
it?
a bunch of little squares on the top.
Click
Can you
it.
guys hear Derek in the
And
background?
I'll show you.
That's our dad.
That is
Daddy
Daddy
Derek.
Derek.
Ooh, daddy.
Daddy.
In life, you don't know
Daddy
everything.
wasn't
Papa.
there.
All right, I don't
Daddy
know.
didn't care.
Good, good.
You know that? You know
No,
that
I
song?
don't. I don't.
Daddy wasn't there.
Oh, Daddy
Daddy
wasn't.
wasn't-
Yes, Austin Powers.
Daddy wasn't there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To change his underwear, to take him to the fair. He wasn't there. I love
To
yeah.
change his underwear.
Yeah,
Right.
the whole trilogy.
Who does that?
What? You know,
Not his
maybe
dad.
maybe one night I'll do karaoke to that song.
Who does that? Not his dad. Womp womp.
Right.
All right, enough embarrassment. Now, time for the deeper question. This is the second part of the intro. That was a great introduction. I love it. But now I have important question, I would call it, that I'm gonna just lay it out on the playing field, and you guys answer it in your own way. And that is, hold on, I gotta pull it up. I did some journaling and some
Ooh.
Some real thinking.
note taking.
Okay.
So
Oh, we got a scribe in our
gotta
midst.
come prepared.
I've tried
With the-
journaling and it just, my thoughts just go too fast. I'm just,
Right.
it gets
Then you
stressed
start
when
writing more and more in a script.
I'm more
Okay.
of a colorer.
I got it.
if
You
I'm
guys ready?
stressed.
Man, this is a deep
Uh-oh.
one. If you knew you couldn't fail and you knew you weren't afraid of anything, what would you do? Should I start it off since I asked the question? I guess I will. That's a good host.
Did you already think about
Repeat
this?
the question.
It's a word vomit situation for me. Yes, I thought about it, but it would be a whole like 5 minutes of rambling. So
What
I'll
made
try
you?
to-
What made you think? You looked that up, or you just thought
No,
about
I
that?
saw a podcast. I was watching a podcast, and I've been watching the Jay Shetty podcast because that's kind of like the mindset I have. And he was interviewing Alex Hormozy. He has a weird spelling within his last name. So Hormozy.
You said if you couldn't fail, what would you do? All you
Yeah.
could do is win.
Yeah, so Alex
All you do is
Hormozy
win, win, win.
said this
No matter
within like the question he answered on the podcast, and he said, what would you do if you weren't afraid? He was going on a whole tangent, whole spiel, and he was basically saying what sets someone back is their own perception of the real world. People are gonna show hate and negativity. People are gonna, when you're doing it right, people are gonna talk shit, to put it point blank. And when you're not doing anything at all, people are still gonna talk shit. So you're holding yourself back, and he answered that in a quote, and I love that. So I'm gonna repeat it back. What would you do if you weren't afraid? What would I do? Man,
What would you do, Xander? Tell us.
sounds
Careful.
cliche, and
Do you get scared sometimes?
Don't put yourself on
I
a
would
list.
I would say it sounds immature and unrealistic, but being a 23-year-old, I think it sounds pretty realistic to conquer the world. And not in the sense of like I want to conquer the world as like this powerful leader of all the world, but I want
Like Genghis
to,
Khan, or like
no, not like
Alexander the
Genghis
Great?
Khan, like the Nelk boys and people who are at a stature of financial stability, where they can post something on Instagram and people can relate to that, or they can go all the way over to Bali and be like, all right, cool, I got $100,000 in play money, I can do this. So that's why I said it would be like word vomit, because it's a thought that crossed my head and I've been thinking about it a lot. But to put it into a long story told short, conquer the world, just
Conquer the
be the person you want to be and achieve every single goal you have in life without
fear.
without failure. If I knew I could reach a goal without criticism and failing, then I'd be like, the sky's the limit.
So like super
I can
confident.
be an astronaut. I'd be super confident.
Yeah, but failure is what makes us who we are.
It is, exactly.
That's how we grow as people, is by failing, learning from it, and continuing forward.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So you wouldn't be who you wanted to be if you didn't fail.
I
You
love that.
Be
So
like
you put
a,
the two 30
like a
somethings
yes
on
man.
the same couch over here, so you're gonna get mom and dad type vibes.
No, I wouldn't
Go
say
off,
mom
King.
and dad.
All right,
I would
dad and
say,
dad, that's fine.
Theo,
Daddy's on the
Theo
couch.
and Thea.
can I be real?
Theo and Thea.
I like
yeah.
to think my parents as lesbians.
Can I keep it a buck?
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Go ahead.
The mature answer, but I feel like even like more mature people older than me in their 30s, 40s, 50s, they've gotten so comfortable and complacent, which I'm not saying is unrealistic.
Yeah.
It may happen today, it may happen next week, it may happen 40 years from now. At the end of the day, I believe it, but I believe in failure. I think you should fail.
Yes.
I think
Right.
failure is good to grow and learn in life.
Yep.
So, again, long story short, that is my answer. But I want to go around the
I
room
want to rule the world.
You
in
just
my own
want-
way.
What would you
want-
call it? Like
you
if
want
this was your
financial
world,
stability.
would you change the name? Would it be like Xander World, or would
If
it
I
still
could
be
change
like,
the name from Earth to something else, what was that Naruto name?
Sasuke? Like the
Sasuke.
Uchiha?
Like, we're on
Planet Sasuke.
That's crazy. He doesn't
I
even
don't-
watch
yeah.
Naruto.
Planet
Yeah.
Sasuke.
But it sounded
Like
cool.
actually,
That's crazy.
Sasuke.
Yeah, the
Sasuke
don't even know about
just
the eye
Sasuke
or
just
anything.
means
Sasuke's
sauce.
emo,
Think about
and that
that.
dude
He's
makes
the
so
least
many
favorite
terrible
character.
Think about it for a
Bad
second.
decisions, bad
All right?
decisions.
I want you to hop on this train.
Maybe Itachi.
We're about to ride.
That was
If
the
you were
bad
an
guy.
extraterrestrial human being and you heard that this planet right here in Sector
Yeah.
69 was called
Nice.
Sasuke,
Nice.
would you turn away from that? Or
If
would
I
you
knew
not-
about Naruto,
I think
no,
I'd
I'd go
be
visit.
scared.
Maybe they have.
So-
I'm sure they have TV wherever
Yeah.
they're at.
I wouldn't want
Maybe.
to stay there.
No. Have you seen Project Hail Mary? That movie?
No.
So
I
good.
started it.
Yeah, so good. Go. I
Didn't
cried.
finish it.
I cried my eyes out.
Is it a horror movie?
No.
It's like Ryan
I
Gosling,
mean, I guess
right?
it's kind of a sad movie because he gets involved in the government and he's very intelligent. and they were
very
like,
sad.
you don't have a choice. You're getting sent into space and it's going to be a death mission.
Damn.
But you're doing it for the greater good of the world. And he gets knocked unconscious and strapped into the ship and gets sent off into space where he will die. But he has to do his studies and his research for the betterment of mankind on Earth. And there he finds like a alien race, and
Oh, shit.
they come and meet him
I
where
wanna
he's
watch
at,
that
and
movie.
they combine forces to protect not only Earth but also this aliens planet as well, in which they basically, it's like chosen family kind of in that sort of instance, because he
I'm going to have to look it up. What's it called again?
Project Hail Mary, and it's full of grace.
Okay.
And that's a note to Roman Catholics,
Let me add it
because
to my list.
Hail Mary,
Okay.
full of grace.
Hail Mary,
Okay.
full of grace. Yeah, and his name's Grace, and he's all over that.
Interesting.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Spaceship.
That was more than a quick sentence. Kitty, I want you to answer that question. What would you do if you
Okay.
weren't afraid? Give me a word or a sentence.
I think I would. I mean, I guess you put it in the best way, conquer the world, but I just would conquer it in different aspects, I guess. Start businesses that I'm afraid to start now. If I'm not going to fail, then what's the harm, right? Do what I really want to do. In a quick sentence, that's it.
That's
She said,
That's
boom.
Yeah.
Mic
it.
drop.
relatable.
Do what I want to do.
Do what I
that.
want to do.
I like that.
I wouldn't be afraid. I do it all. Business is everywhere. You always have great ideas, so if you're not afraid, you'd always put energy towards them. Put the effort towards them. Not
And
to-
That's
that,
true. I agree.
that's a great answer. Chantel, your turn.
If I wasn't afraid, honestly, so in a sense of what you're saying, conquer the world, but in the sense of like traveling and exploring and seeing different cultures, I think would be I think that would be so cool. I think just to see like the world and different and how people live their lives. But what holds me back is just the fear of what, like planes, I mean, traveling through boats and, the sea and the ocean and all that stuff. So I think that would be cool to just kind of see every single part of the world and like everything. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Travel the world.
Right. Travel, but just not being afraid of travel. Because there's been times where I have wanted to travel outside of the country, and I've just been too afraid to actually like get on the plane or get on the boat and go to not go.
What's stopping you?
The fear of dying, I
is
don't know,
it-
drowning.
Right.
Oh shit.
Right.
Oh, plane crash.
Yeah, plane crash, like just like those things.
What about financial?
Financial
financially?
also, yes, financial would be a big part as well. I mean, I'm a single mom, so I take care of my daughter on my own, and I mean, I make it work, but I definitely don't have enough to travel the damn world and experience everything.
Would you take her with you?
Oh. I think if I did travel, I would want to take her with me, because then I would just miss her too much.
I think it's a good experience
And I
for
think
the kid as well to also experience that kind of thing. If you have all the money in the world and you weren't afraid of failing and you can just do it, I think if you could, and I had kids, I would definitely be like, all right, yeah, you're coming with me.
For sure. I think, okay, so yeah, if I did have the money, then I could pay for like my own private person to just like, or even if I just
Yeah.
knew the basics enough. I mean, I'm smart, guys, but I can't like teach somebody.
Well, then I didn't think about this part until it just dawned on me. There would be a lot of human factors
Right.
in it. School, taking care of them. I'm thinking more so school in general, and that's a whole other story or
Right.
conversation in itself. But so that's a tough question, but I like the answer. Joelle, what do you got? What's your answer?
I mean, we talked about failure and how it's almost necessary to actually, experience life for what it is. But if I had no fear of failure, I mean, I would definitely want to pursue, more business ventures. But at the same time, when I was younger, I had an opportunity to join a company, World Financial Group, that my friend had started up. And I kind of hesitated. He wanted me to do this like whole background check shit, and it was only like $100, but I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. Like, I don't need this shit. But now, like, he's a multi-millionaire. This guy, his goal was to make $1 million every year, and he did that. And then he was like, you know what, I want to make $1 million every month. He did that. This is like one of my best friends growing up in high school, and now he has this conglomerate. They're one of the wealthiest businesses in the world, and I felt like I kind of feared doing something that was more serious because I was out partying all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to enjoy life. I didn't want to take life too seriously because I was so young. I wanted to, go out there and get in trouble and, fuck around and shit. So now thinking back, I'm just like, fuck, I wish I didn't miss that opportunity. You know what I mean? And it would have took me down a different path. I wouldn't have my daughters, which I absolutely love. So it's kind of hard to say, you know what I mean? Like, if I would really want that, fear,
it's like
no
everything
fear.
always happens for a reason.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Divine.
Right. The universe has a plan for you,
Yeah, but shout out Eric Olson, World Financial Group. That guy's
Divine-
the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Destiny, if you will, intervention, however you want to look at it. So many times that phrase has been spoken into my life, and even still to this day, I don't know if I believe it 100%, but I tell myself otherwise. For, I don't know, the elaborate scheme of things, however things play out. I believe in it 100%, but that's a good answer. Very down to earth. And what I like about it is, you're 40, how old are you?
I'm 33.
Dang,
You're
you said 40.
33, and it comes from experiences in life that have brought you and shaped you into the person you are today to be able to give that answer. So that's what I like about that answer, and you in general.
And I still like fucking around and partying. Like I still.
It's okay.
You're just knees and back.
I mean, I'm over here at B Street Bash and shit on the microphone, talking about turn up.
I'm having a good time. You still
Me and
know how
Tron
to
over there
have a good
shooting
time. That's all that
bubbles up in the
matters. It's
motherfucking
okay.
air and shit. You know
Next
what I
day's
mean?
popping
The bubble
ibuprofen.
things were a nice
Bubble
touch.
gums and shit.
Yes, I love
Because
it.
I mean, I enjoy, like, I mean, money's great. You know, being successful is great. Traveling the world is great. But what is it worth when you can't enjoy it and have fun with it?
It's
you know?
important
unless that's something you enjoy. It's just
to have
swimming in
fun
money.
in life.
Hell yeah. What about like enjoying life, but like in another country?
I gotta go
like
pee.
You're right. I
You know what
know.
I'm saying? Like you have everyone, like if you could possibly have everything you ever need, like the knowledge and everything, and you can just
Right.
travel with that, I would go everywhere.
But like,
I'm
I
not
would see everything.
I've always
I'd
wanted
go
to be a pirate. Okay,
dude, being
Listen.
a pirate would be sick.
Right.
Ren Fair, let's go.
Oh, I'm
That's a
going
great one.
Saturday.
That
Fairy
doesn't work out.
pirates.
This
I always
weekend
go
is
as
this
an elf.
weekend is pirate weekend.
Oh, is it?
This weekend is pirate
We're gonna be in
weekend.
Denver this weekend.
It's fine. You can dress as a pirate any of the weekends.
True.
I love
You can.
pirates.
They do that one weekend where you could like dress as
Realistically,
anything.
if we could run around the world as pirates, what do you think you would do with your life?
Pirates still
If you were a
exist right now,
pirate.
Yeah.
but they just got AKs.
No, we're
They don't
talking
got
about
cool-
Johnny
they're like the
Depp. We're talking
Ethiopian
about
pirates.
Pirates of the
I'm the
Caribbean.
captain now.
No,
When I was
okay.
Speaking of, okay, so confessions, guys. When I was in the 3rd grade, I wanted to marry a pirate.
I wanted to be a pirate.
I wanted to
in
marry
third
I
grade.
Orlando
still want to
Bloom.
be a pirate.
I used to wear
That's all I
bandanas.
wanted
I
to
still
know.
carry
Never too late.
bandanas with me.
From
I have
Lord
a
of the
fucking
Rings.
bandana
He is
right
a
here.
pirate
I
at
will wrap
heart.
that shit.
Okay, so this is
Dang.
what I'm talking
Our-
about.
I got
you
fucking
guys.
Pirate
pirate shit
socks,
tattooed
dude.
on me. You know what I mean?
We're all pirates. We just need a ship.
We did have piratebay.org and LimeWire. I think it was LimeWire. LimeWire is the
LimeWire.
Energy drink or the soda.
Live. Yeah.
LimeWire.
Yeah, LimeWire
Free
is
music.
Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew
Downloadable.
LimeWire. Yeah, LimeWire
LimeWire.
and thepiratebay.org. You remember that?
I used to stream. Yeah, I used to steal music like
yeah,
a
I would steal
motherfucker.
every time. Just put on
Allegedly.
MP3 player.
My mom.
Allegedly.
Put me on another
Allegedly.
list.
My mom never, so she never got me like an iPod. I always wanted an iPod. She never got me a damn iPod. It was
get,
always
like,
in a
those
fucking cheap ass MP3.
MP3 player?
Thank you, Mama.
A
I'm not
Zune.
being
A
ungrateful.
little Zune.
But like, I also went to
Right.
school
Right.
in the county where there's everyone like fucking, you know, they all have a fucking iPods and shit.
Yeah, 'cause they're all rich out in the
Right,
county.
right.
MP3
They're
player.
all rich out there, dog. Love that. See, I was from Orlando.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Orlando, so
See, I'm from Cali, born
nice.
and raised.
yeah. See,
We're at in
Yeah.
Cali.
Southern, like
SoCal.
Oxnard. You ever heard
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Oxnard?
yeah. Fuck
in
yeah.
Ventura County?
Shout out Anderson Paak.
Yeah,
That's my boy.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Yeah,
from. That's
good
where
music.
I'm from.
Nah, I fuck with SoCal. I grew up in San Jose, Northern
Oh
Cali.
yeah, I do.
see?
I spent a lot of time in San Jose actually.
Yeah, San Jose is this huge
Mm.
city now. Like growing up, it was such a small city.
I feel
and
like
now it's-
okay. I can relate. Like San Jose is a lot like Pueblo, growing super quickly. Cause they grew pretty quick.
At one point,
And
the
Pueblo's
population
starting to
was
grow
like
pretty
Pueblo,
quick.
but now there's over 1 million people in San
Right.
Jose. It's
That's
Silicon
what they're
Valley.
planning on
We've
doing
got,
with
like, what?
Pueblo.
That's crazy.
400,000. I think
100,000.
I think it's more than that with Pueblo West to Pueblo.
I feel like we're getting more.
Pueblo's
and more.
huge.
I think
Pueblo
the last
County,
time I seen the census, it was like 120,000
It's
Pueblo
gotta be more
County.
than
so-
that.
It's growing.
Pueblo
It's
West doesn't
growing
like to
a lot.
consider themselves part
Oh,
of Pueblo,
yeah.
but,
But
they're
it's all
Pueblo.
There's
Pueblo.
Pueblo.
All Pueblo
Well, it's all
County.
Pueblo County,
All
yeah.
Pueblo.
And Pueblo County goes far.
I
It
mean, it might be
stretches
closer
far.
to 200,000. Who knows?
I thought it was
Lot.
400
I feel like
last
there's
time I
mad
checked.
people here.
There are,
There's a
and
lot of
I just feel like you can see it in the traffic that there's more and more people
Yeah.
because Pueblo used to never have traffic like we do now.
Well, then they're doing
Get
all
out
that
my
construction
swamp.
and shit.
Well, and
Yeah, get out my
that
swamp.
doesn't help.
Yeah, the
but
flock cameras. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Those are ticketing cameras on I-25. Those big, like, black cameras that they'll just ticket
they
you.
think they're slick.
Yeah. Fort Collins voted against it. Fun fact. So they don't have flock cameras at all, but we voted for them.
Oh.
Sad day.
Speaking about
did that?
fun facts,
Oh, fun fact.
Leanna, tell me about the
Oh,
fun
yeah.
fact with you.
Oh,
And
me.
The fear.
I forgot
the
we were
fear of,
yapping. If I had no
Yapping.
fear, what would I
no
do?
fear
no,
of
no, no,
failure.
I'll-
Yeah, if I
I'll
had
say it
no,
again.
no
Ready?
fear of failure.
It's so deep. I love it.
Oh,
What would
so
you do
deep.
if you weren't afraid?
Yeah, if I had no fear, got it. Short and sweet, I would go back to school and I would audition for Broadway because I
Ooh.
wanted to be a theater person for the rest of my
Okay.
life, but there's no money in it. So there is, but it's cutthroat.
Well, I heard you singing a little bit when that Usher was on. I was like,
love
okay.
singing. I do musicals.
sing.
I do straight plays, all that stuff, dude. I miss it.
You were in a lot of plays?
Yeah, when I first moved here to Pueblo, I was at the Hat Trick Theater Company, and then we did like improv and stuff down all the way down to Rye. It was a fun time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in a few. I was in Greece.
Did you
I was
do
in
good?
Greece.
You were singing?
I was the best. I was
dude,
Eugene.
Bust
I
a
was the
move right
best.
now.
I
They
was
want to see
Eugene.
it.
I was the nerdy guy,
Yeah,
but
he's like,
I had to
anybody
sing
would
a
hire
couple
me.
songs. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Sing
I
right
wanted
now.
to be the comedy though. I
Yeah.
wanted to be
Wanna
the
hear you
comic
sing.
relief.
Do it.
Come out to
Let's hear
karaoke
your number
with
right
us.
now.
Yeah, like, give us a
Come
number.
to karaoke with us tomorrow.
I was bad at acting. You couldn't. Nope.
Yeah, karaoke.
I got you.
I love
Tomorrow.
karaoke.
They're multiplying.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's always fun. Tomorrow
Losing
night.
Control.
No,
Is
I
that
go up
right
to
now?
We're going
Aurora.
tonight.
Go to Aurora
Yeah,
for the
we are.
Korean barbecues. You can rent like
Ooh, I love Korean barbecue.
yeah, we can eat Korean
Hibachi.
barbecue, drink a bunch, and then that's Japanese. But they have karaoke rooms that are private rooms that you can rent, so you and your friends can sit there, and they
Dope.
have like iPads where you can order drinks and snacks to your room.
And it's in your own little space.
yeah, you have your own
What's
little
the
room.
fun in that though?
Oh,
if you
so
can't
much
do it
fun.
in front
I do
of
love an
people.
It's fun
audience.
to
We, I mean,
I
yeah,
love
but
It's like at my house when
Exactly,
we do karaoke
so
at
I
my
mean,
house.
you
It's
can
no
do
big
that.
he
deal.
has a karaoke machine.
Yeah.
I love going up there and eating and drinking. Someone else is making it. Someone else is cleaning it
Yeah,
up.
but
and
have
I-
you ever
Right,
done
right.
karaoke in front of like a crowd at just a
love it.
bar?
I'm a theater kid. Of course
Yeah.
I have.
Right,
The
well-
Right.
fuck? Of course. But I love just hanging out with my friends.
That's always
That's
fun.
true.
Yeah.
What would you say is your like go-to karaoke song?
Oh God, it used to be an Adele, but I think my voice has gotten too
Ooh,
deep as I've
that's a
gotten
good
older.
pull.
I don't know
What
if I
song?
can-
I
All
feel
I
like
ask.
Rolling
I
in the
feel
deep.
like
Oh
Adele
shit.
has a very deep
She
Yeah.
does.
voice.
I think you would pull
she
off
has
Adele.
like a
Her
deep
range,
strength.
though.
I like the song
Yes.
Skyfall
And I
from
feel like you would do
007
great.
Oh,
James
yeah.
Bond.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear
Right,
you karaoke
I have
now.
to hear it. You're
Let's
coming
go.
with us tonight.
Oh, tonight I got work.
We do Wednesdays.
I gotta leave here
we
at
do
5.
Wednesday.
I work in
Wednesdays.
Springs.
All right, to put it out there, Wednesdays karaoke at the sunset.
At the
probably
sunset, every time.
9:30, 10:30. All right.
I can go every other
Everyone,
We're all gonna be there.
all
Meet
you
there.
girls-
Be there or be square.
We'll do
I just get
Grease.
chloroformed, you're like,
we'll
come
do-
on.
We'll do a duet, Grease duet.
Oh, dude, yeah.
all you
We gotta
girls
dance, though.
are
We'll go
invited.
together.
All
we'll
the
do-
ladies, you're invited, especially if you're single.
Yes.
Right.
Get
I'm
in
here. I'm gonna sing you
Especially if
Keith
you're
Sweat.
single.
It's gonna be a great
Yeah,
time.
this
I'm
is
gonna
my
sing.
boy. He saved me from a burning building. If you ladies are interested,
He's a
Don't-
hero.
Don't glaze me like
yeah, he
that.
let
goddamn-
me,
Don't
let me
glaze
borrow
me.
his
Hero.
Ferrari.
I listened to
Got a
the
9-inch
old.
cock.
Well, I wouldn't say old. It was like
It's male
probably-
measurements.
Seen it.
Not female
Seen
measurements.
it.
I seen it.
Have you guys heard of a Tiny Desk concert?
Yes, I love them.
So I saw the video with Adele on there. I've been kind of diving into those, archives a little bit. I love it.
I love
Fucking
Tiny
love
Desk
it.
concert. 10 out of 10.
But I forgot the bangers that Adele made,
She got
Yeah.
some bangers.
and I heard
She
them
was
on
running
there,
it for a
and I
while.
was like, "Damn."
What's your favorite?
I don't know by
I always
song.
like Rolling in the Deep. That was like the first song I heard of her that like
Nah.
really blew up.
That's too overrated. She has
But
some
still,
good
it's
ones
for a
where-
reason though. Like I feel like that
Honestly, I
song
don't
is
know a
the
lot of
song that
Adele.
kind of put her on the
Funny
map.
story. Maybe not funny. Creepy, scary story. Little ghost
Oh
story.
no, horror story.
Horror story.
That's it. I'm
Horse.
checking out. I gotta
Spookies.
pee now.
Ooh,
Spooky Tuesdays.
sugar me timbers.
I was at my grandma's house with my cousin, and they bought this new music player. It was like from the 1970s, 60s. Yeah, 1900s, maybe 18. Who knows? And they're like, yeah, it's haunted. It randomly plays the song, and it was Adele, Rolling in the Deep. And I was like skeptical at the time, but at the same time, I was probably like 11, so I believed it. And then I was sitting on a chair with my cousin right next to me. And it randomly came on. And we looked at each other, we locked eyes, we were like, oh, so this is for
There's
real.
a fire.
This is
Right.
for real. And she was like, I'm going to turn it off. I'm like, don't you dare turn it off. They'll turn it
I
off
swear.
when...
Right.
And then she got all scared and turned it off. And low-key, I was a little scared too. I've been watching Ghost Adventures lately. And I'm like, maybe I would be
You
scared.
ever see a ghost? No.
No.
I had a paranormal experience. It was wild.
You
as
did?
fuck. Legit, like legit.
I also have. You
That's
share
just
yours
real.
first.
Share yours.
You share yours.
That shit is real as fuck, and you really can't describe your actual experience because people are going to be skeptical about it.
I'm not
you know what I
skeptical.
mean?
I believe it.
Let him be.
It's real
You know
shit
what?
because I
Say
never
it.
believed in
Right.
it. I didn't give a fuck about that shit. Like ghosts, I was like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'll never see one in my life. But you know, it's not until you actually experience the shit where you can't. It's like unexplainable. Like, how do you even explain this shit? Because I was a young motherfucker. I was like 13, 14, and I stole this whole stack of stickers from school. And our school was like an abandoned school that they had just remodeled and they rebuilt it or whatever.
Didn't even sage it.
So like
first.
I went to one of the rooms that had a bunch of shit left over and they had hella stickers. I took the stickers, took them home because I was like doing graffiti shit. So I like tag on the stickers and go put them up around town. And when I went to get the stickers, they were like all connected like an accordion. You know what I mean? Like all attached to each other. So I had them on the counter. When I went to grab them, they flew up in the air and disconnected from each other and fell on the floor. And it's like, that's some shit you see like in a movie. It's like, how do you even, like, what is the explanation for that? Like,
That's
what, how
like in
else?
Haunted House.
That ain't
You
even
ever,
it.
No, you ever seen Haunted House though?
No, I fucking love horror shit. I love ghost
Right.
shit.
Okay, but like it's like that, but like because you never would believe it. Like first time I seen it, I laughed.
Yeah, it's like,
I thought
how,
it was
it's like,
Alright,
what
Kitty,
the fuck's
what's
even
your
happening?
ghost story?
You know what I mean? Like, you can't even explain that shit. And then when I went
And-
back to my room, like the fucking,
Right.
the cover over my window was off, and I seen like a bunch of silhouettes in my window, and I turned around, and when I looked back, the fucking cover was back on my window
Bro.
and shit. It's like, you
Did you
can't,
get
that shit you
did
just
the
can't
hairs
explain.
on your skin stand up?
I was tripping, bro. My mom thought I was like on acid or some shit. And
I
she
have a
came
similar
home and she
story.
like had a rosary and she was like praying over me. I
No.
was tripping.
So I used to live out in the county.
Shit's crazy.
Okay. Before this, when I was a kid, like my uncle passed away the same year I was born. She still to this day tells me stories that like she would find me in the bedroom and I was talking to my uncle, and I would tell her things that she was like, "Oh, there's no way you would know that," but they were facts that were spot on. Anyway, fast forward now. I used to live out in the county with my ex and his friend. And I kid you not, there was like a spot underneath in the basement, in like the cellar, because that's where we
That's
used to
where it
grow
always
weed.
happens, in the
Right.
cellar.
We would grow weed and we would dry it out down there.
Damn it.
There was
The
a
weed is
spot
not
on the
good.
wall, and it almost looked like oil, but they've tried to clean it. I've tried to clean it countless times.
It's a body.
It does not clean up, and it's like on the wall.
Is it like a
Okay.
handprint or what is
What if
it?
it's a
No,
body
it's
in the
like a
walls?
hole, like it's taller than me.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it's
And
like a
it's
silhouette?
just- yeah, but you can't really tell what it is. Like it was behind like. And that's the worst part, bro. For real. Like if I was in
It
a
was-
horror
it
movie,
was
I'd be
hidden.
the first to die.
He said, "Let me
But
check
there
this
all
was
out."
trying
a
to
whole
clean it. She's
dresser
like,
in
"What is
front of
this?"
it. And I
let me move
decided
this
I didn't like
dresser.
the dresser right there. So like,
Fair.
well, it was like a cupboard or something. And I was like, we need to move that. So we moved it, and that's when we found this.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I after that, I would see like dark figures in the house.
Okay, I was hoping this was gonna,
Yes, it
take a
does.
little
It does.
scary turn to it.
There was stains. That's the spooky
No,
part.
well, the stains were scary as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. I was
Fair.
like, what the fuck? But I would see
What does
figures
this mean?
and like silhouettes in the house, and my ex did not believe me. He was
Silhouettes.
like, "No, you're just fucking crazy," and I was like, "No, I'm not fucking crazy," because in certain rooms, in the room, and I never went in this room. It was my roommate's like office room. It always smelled like fucking straight shit, bro.
Dead
Straight
body.
shit, and it was never like that before. It straight smelled like shit. I
what
never
lane
went in
was
there.
this on? Where was this at in the county?
It was right behind County High School. Literally right
On, like,
behind. It
Gale?
was on Ford and 35th.
Out in
Ford and 35th.
You okay.
Literally right on the corner, and there were like fields all around us.
I guess the paranormal
The county's
happens.
scary,
in-
so-
yeah, the,
Yeah, driving at dark and
Dude,
yeah,
They
fuck
have
that.
corners
I'm
house and
telling you.
everything.
it was the scariest shit of my fucking life, because I seen one time when I was home alone. I ran outside and I ran to my boss's house because she lived like a couple lanes over. So I booked it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be in this house by myself. all the hairs on my body stood up. I got cold as fuck. Smelled like shit. I was like, no.
Those are the number one signs from
need to go.
ghost
No,
adventures.
I had to. No, I fucking ran.
Write that down.
dude.
Write that down.
I ran.
They're like, if you feel something cold or your hairs stand up on your arm, you know something.
And then the
You
rancid
run.
trash
You
smell, the
fucking
garbage
run.
smell.
I'm not. I won't be the first to die in a horror story.
Yeah, it's,
Because of that.
Careful,
it's always the color person.
I'll dip.
You see any horror movie ever, you know, the women,
Look.
white people are curious too. You guys gotta stop it.
Cindy, your TV's leaking.
That is
Anyway.
spooky.
That was my
Spooky.
worst
Not scary
experience
movie.
ever.
Yeah, spooky Tuesdays. I like it. You know,
It's
I love Halloween.
Dookie.
Halloween's such a vibe.
Dookies.
Spooky dookies,
I
dude.
don't like those.
Spooky dookies.
No to that.
It'd be
All
like
right.
that sometimes.
It does be like that.
Yeah, as
It
you get
does be
older.
like that.
Now my hairs are standing
Yeah,
up.
and you just trust a fart one too many times.
Yeah, exactly.
Kitten.
Fucking you can't ever.
Kitten's just pooping everywhere, dude.
No,
Dude,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
bad.
Put him in a diaper.
He's bad.
He can't control it. We found him outside of 7th, so he's used to like I don't
Shitting
know
wherever
Gang,
he wants.
beer and wings and
Damn.
corn
Dude,
nuggets from
sounds
prime
like some
time.
people's
What the fuck?
like, diets that I know.
Okay, but on a cat, they can't
That's
digest
fair.
that.
Maybe just the chicken wings.
Corn nuggets.
Yeah.
Nobody can digest
That dog
I'd
shitting
chill
right
out
now
with that.
outside. You hear him barking?
He's so mad.
Yeah, and there's people yelling at him.
He's like, I got the dookie spookies right now.
I miss
Oh my
the beautiful
goodness.
sounds of Bessemer.
Yeah,
I
they're
live in Pueblo
so
West now, and I hate it.
enlightening. You know, hear a few fireworks going off in the street, and like,
It's not
ah,
fireworks,
Where
it's
the
a gun.
where the eagles roam?
yeah, where the eagles
Where the
soar,
where the
buddy.
eagles
Get it
soar.
right, get it right. All right. You guys both got to use the bathroom.
I had to use it for the past like 30 minutes.
Yeah, me
Dang,
too.
she beat you to it, sister. You're gonna go in there with her? Is that what women do?
Yes, we
All right.
do that.
I guess men do that too every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean,
The difference between us and you guys is we have stalls. You
Yeah,
guys have
we
urinals,
don't. We
and
can
you
just-
kind of just check each other out.
would be like, hey,
Happy Pride.
what's up, buddy? You know, I always say, I'm like, this is where people become best friends, isn't it? And
Whoa.
they usually laugh and they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are like, yeah, and then we start talking.
I hate small talk in the stall. Like, bro,
Yeah,
don't talk to me. I don't
that's
fucking
fair.
know you.
We're pissing. What do you mean? There's nothing small about
Like,
this
brother,
situation.
let me lock in so I can pee and not poop myself.
The
while
only
I'm standing
thing-
at this urinal.
Don't even look at
I
me.
would say I have a
Tell me
hard
I'm wrong,
time.
Derek.
Like at Breakers, they have a curtain blocking you from, you know, going poop and going pee. And
Who
I'm like,
poops at the bar, though?
you know, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Fuck
so
that.
Sometimes when you're eating bar food and you have one too many beers,
Don't
sometimes
do it.
you get the dookie spookies.
I
Don't
can't
do
wait
it.
to have this in the podcast at the end. Just edit this part in.
The dookie
Just only have
spookies?
this part in. Delete everything
Clip
else
it.
after this. Yeah, clip this. Hey, chat. Go ahead and clip this. I'm just going to refer to Derek as chat now.
Anyways, sometimes you get
Clip that chat.
the poopies at a bar, but for the most part, when you're peeing next to a guy at a bar, there's just, you know, a little fucking wall between you
It's
and
like,
him, and
don't
it's like,
talk
you
to
know
me,
what?
though.
Yeah, that's...
What it's so small, it's hard not to talk to
I
you.
get so mad. Like a drunk motherfucker walks in. Hey, man. Hey, what's up? I'm like,
No.
what the
You're like,
fuck?
brother,
I-
my
I-
wiener's in my hand right now.
Yeah,
chill.
I wait
fucking
until I get
know you.
next to him, and I'm peeing too. I'm like, hey, how's it going, buddy? You peeing too?
I'd be like, not today.
It's like, don't you
Me
dare
too.
make eye contact
Don't
with me. I'll
look at me,
fucking
bro.
punch you.
Don't try
You
to kiss
really
me.
are like that?
I hate
Don't
it.
try
All
to
right,
kiss
well,
me.
thanks. Mental note right here. Don't do this to Joel at a bar.
All the more reason to do it to Joel.
Well, I
All
mean,
the more
low key, like,
reason.
I don't even really go to the bathroom in public.
You know I'm gonna do
That's
it
fair.
either way.
Unless
What-
I really have to, like, take a piss, and yeah, I'll go.
Like,
But
peeing in public is fine, but pooping in public, that's a
Yeah,
whole
nah,
different
never
story.
that.
That's way too
That's
intimate. I can't
crazy.
be in public doing that.
that's insanity.
Yeah, people are crazy. I need my wet wipes.
Do you carry wet wipes with you?
I used to, yeah, because I was always worried about it.
Dude wipes.
Oh,
You
yeah, like
don't
the
carry them
cinnamon
anymore?
scent ones
The
or whatever.
lavender.
You know, I heard I
Ooh.
heard this from a female friend of mine, and she told me,
A woman.
"Why do you not carry wet wipes? You know, when you go?" And I'm like, because there's toilet paper.
Do you just spit on the toilet paper?
No, I
I've
just
had to do that in desperate
I
times.
No.
I just wipe my butt until
Sometimes it
clean.
doesn't. It's not all clean. Sometimes it's not all clean.
After 5
Have you ever
wipes,
used a bidet?
Oh yes, I love bidets.
Would you get one like if you had your house?
Yeah,
and shit,
I
you
would.
wanted to remodel.
I tell people, I let them know. They're like, "Where's the bathroom?" I'm like, "Hey, right there where the bidet is. You see? Right? You see that? Yeah."
I've never used one.
They're so. Have you used
They
one?
scare me.
Why?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like being all wet too, like that. After being like, I get it that it's clean, but
Is it like
like-
a blow dryer afterwards, or
No.
No.
But it's like using wet wipes in a sense, you
no,
know.
but you're just like someone hosed down your butthole and
Yeah.
that was
That'd
it,
be
and
so
then
weird.
left
But
you.
a light
Left you like that.
light little squirt, like someone. This is
can
gonna sound
up the pressure.
horrible. This is gonna sound horrible. Like, you could someone just spit on your butt real quick. Someone's just
No.
like,
That's like
chew.
the light setting. Usually it's like pressure washer setting right into your butt.
Do you ever
Although-
like sit in a jacuzzi and like put your butt up against the
That's
jet?
crazy. Now this is diabolical level
I-
of conversation. Lord
Not-
forgive me.
What do you think, chat?
Chat, clip that.
Not my butt, but I've gone up.
You lying. That's cap.
It'd be like that sometimes. No one's judging you. This is a safe space.
Here.
I mean,
Okay,
how's
yeah.
that any different from a bidet?
Dude, as a side note,
Right, we just said that.
bro, as a side note, the toilets in Japan, there's a lot of toilets that they sense you when you walk up to them, so they open the lid. They have heated seats, and they have bidets built into it.
Like, you guys ever seen that episode of South Park where Randy gets a Japanese toilet?
No,
I
It's a
haven't seen it,
bidet?
but it's probably the same.
It's a bidet.
It's a bidet.
Dude,
Japanese people
toilets-
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're living in
No,
like
he literally
2030.
says the same
Japan.
thing that you just said. He was like,
Yeah.
it has a heated seat.
Yep, it's so nice.
Yes.
In the middle of the night, it has a light. Sometimes they have music, so
Got
they can
cologne,
play, so no one
like
can
sprays
hear you.
cologne on you.
Well, some of them have
Got
scents.
lotion.
Keep you nice and chill.
Yeah, they're
some
like
do.
scented.
Real.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
no, I seen that.
Oh god, I miss
Fragrances.
Japan so much.
Yeah, those guys are living. I wouldn't even say like 2030. They're living in like 30,
20.
26.
I mean, it's an
Right,
ancient civilization.
right.
I mean, they've been around forever. United States was been
Genghis
a country
Khan.
for like
United
300
States
years.
is literally the
You're
youngest.
right.
We're
Yeah.
the preteens right
Yeah.
now of the countries.
Yeah, we don't know shit.
We don't know. That's why we're so emotional. Dog. That's why we start wars, just cause.
Right. Just
Spoiled-
because you
we're
get
spoiled
sad.
ass
I
babies
get it.
out here.
They got the samurais. They got
I
the
get it. You get anger
ninjas.
issues.
I want my guns. That's how it is.
It's
out
like,
here.
you ever use a sword?
Give me my
What do you guys know about a sword?
Brother, you don't wish to duel?
Yeah, exactly.
Duel me in the streets for thine honor.
That's
I wish
probably-
we would bring back swords.
Hear ye, hear
like
ye.
normalized swords.
Swords are still here.
Or like,
I know they are, but they're not normalized.
or
You
like
walk out-
jousting,
you
like
walk
at the
outside your
Renaissance
house with a
Fest. You know what I
sword, and
mean?
what are people
If
gonna
we had
think?
horses-
You want
Yes.
to pull out a gun? What's your gun to my
Jousting.
sword, bitch?
Right, right.
Fight like a man.
Fight like a man.
Yeah, hear ye, put down that gun.
I have
coward.
swords in case there's ever a zombie apocalypse. I'll be like Michonne on The Walking Dead.
I was just about to say.
Yeah,
Dang, did you read those comics?
I did.
They're-
I have a bunch.
Oh my god, I read the comics before the show.
I did.
I love them both.
Rated R for sure.
I stopped watching after Glenn died.
Same.
sadly.
That was brutal.
Same, I was over it.
You're not gonna kill my favorite fucking
killed
person.
me.
Yeah, I was like, that was
That
my
was
boy.
brutal.
I tried and then no.
I watched that episode like 100 times.
Guys, guys.
Oh my god, are you okay? Do you need
We
a
gotta
hug?
reel back in. We
Probably
gotta
not
reel
that
back in.
much. Probably
It's
not
not that deep.
Do you need to talk
was.
to a trusted adult about this?
really
It
that
was
Probably.
deep.
I
It
think
was that
so.
deep.
I scare my therapist. She's afraid
I
of
was
me.
just
I bawled my eyes out. Like that
the
was
saddest
my
death
brother.
of that show, I think.
Abraham was worse.
No,
I was more
it's-
sad
it's
about
not
it.
that-
That one
Abraham
was
was
bad.
sad.
It's not that
But
deep.
Glenn,
Why is it not that deep to you?
He's, oh,
Why is
I
it not? Because I
knew.
didn't get past season 5, so it's not that deep to me. All right, I stopped.
Oh,
I
my-
stopped at like season 3.
you
if
didn't
we're-
even see
They're
it.
barely getting warmed
I
up.
saw.
get deep in
I
it.
saw little baby coming out of the prison. Little mama getting killed. That wasn't
got
very
ate up.
pleasing to see.
got
Okay,
ate
I
up.
was
like that.
You quit after that.
and
It'd
I
be like that
quit.
sometimes.
And I was
I don't
like,
blame you. That was sad. That was sad.
I mean,
"You're
it
telling me
gets-
you're gonna kill
it
off
gets
the
but
mother?
it got worse.
You're gonna
gets
kill off the mom?
It gets
I know.
sadder.
She is the backbone to
was her name?
little Carter.
I don't even
What was his
remember her
name?
I can't remember her name.
Carl.
Carl. It's a little Carl.
Get in the house,
Carl.
Carl.
Yeah, Carl.
Listen, Carl's mom sucked, and when she died, I was like, all right.
Damn.
What was her name?
No,
Lori.
She was a
Lori.
hug.
Yeah, she was fucking
The best friend.
bestie
Are
and
you
shit.
fucking shitting me?
She was fucking Shane.
Yeah.
Her husband's best friend.
Bestie. He was
Right.
just wait until he
Okay.
was
Goes
dead.
in
So
the
Lori
plot.
was a whore. She got eaten by zombies.
Deserved
okay.
it.
Kitty, that's a
And
part of
that's
the
what
plot.
you get.
Kitty,
Deserved
that's a
it.
part of the plot. All right. Listen up.
Chat, go ahead and
Listen
clip
up.
that.
Clip it, reeling it
right.
back in.
Back in. Reel
Time
it
to
back
walk
in.
in.
Hold
Lori
on.
deserved what she got.
Shout out Negan.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock this back
reel
in.
it back in.
no.
Reel
I'm
it back
gonna.
in.
Yeah, you're
Shout
gonna
out
have
to
to take
Saviors.
that one back.
All right, everybody, time
Shout
out.
out to
Lock it
Saviors.
back in.
Yeah.
I would have been a savior for sure.
What did he
say?
That's great. Don't save her. You don't want to be
I feel like the
Everyone-
Scooby Doo crew right now.
I want everyone to bring it from here down to a 0 real quick, okay? All right,
told
let's
us to
just
shut the hell up.
let's just bring it from a 7 to a 0 real quick because I want to get back into a deeper conversation with younger individuals in their 20s to 30s. You're older than probably all of us, and that's
That,
I'm young.
that don't matter, baby.
I'm so young.
that don't matter. So you have a lot, probably more experience and advice to give.
Oh, you're close. You got 33, 31, 29, and then y'all.
I'm 28.
Yeah, 28, 24, 23.
23. So we've all experienced, the
Have we?
highs and the lows. I would assume so. You have recently gone through a very enlightening experience yourself,
Yeah, unemployment.
and I don't know. You can
Tough.
correct
my
me
will.
if
Rough
I'm wrong,
dog.
but I would
Right.
say
Also.
being baptized is something a younger person doesn't do commonly. It's not very common. So,
Yeah.
anyways, just being, young. It's hard, and I saw this on. I'm not gonna lie, it was on social media, and it made me think. I'm gonna hit you guys with it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Brace
try not to shed a tear. So here it is. It says nobody talks about how hard it is being in your 20s. You're building a new life while trying to heal from an old one. Your parents are aging, friends drifting, career uncertainty. See, how to lock in. I'm nervous. I'm flustered.
Getting real.
Most days we just manage to survive. And that hit me deep because I can relate to that. I don't know about you guys, but seeing my parents age, seeing people I grew up with drift away a little bit, career uncertainty, trying to heal from an old life while trying to build a new one is very emotional.
It's like you're not out here just living, you're surviving.
Surviving. And that's what it
Right.
feels like. In a sense. It's like you're trying to navigate the compass instead of the clock. And everybody's so focused on the clock. So it's a challenge, 100%.
But the thing is, I don't feel like you can't focus on the clock because you're here for a good time, not a long time.
So what do you think? How do you feel about that? About that whole spiel?
I think
What are you going
that
through?
You need to live your life to the fullest no matter what you're going through, because no matter what, everything is going to be okay. You don't know where you're going to be at. You might be going through it right now. But in a month from now, 2 months from now, life is going to be completely different. Something you didn't think you could do, whether it's for the best or the worst, right?
Can you relate to
I absolutely can.
that narrative on a younger individual's life? And how?
A younger...
Can you relate
Can
to
it be
that?
my own?
Yeah, of course. How can you relate to that and how?
So, 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, I was in a spot and I was in a pickle, a very tight pickle. I never would have thought that where I was at, from no jobs, right? Well, I had a job. They didn't pay me. I was working for free pretty much, right? So it put me in a pickle. I had 2 cars. And now I just feel like I live in Denver. You know what I mean? Like 2 years ago, I was in a completely different place than I am now. So you can't dwell on where you are in the present because you never know how it's going to turn out, what you're going to do for yourself. You don't know your own strengths until you are really put through those challenges.
Yes. I understand where you're coming from. because I can relate to that. That's agreeable, an agreeable statement to be made. And I appreciate you for sharing that. You know,
Right.
it takes courage to open up about certain things within your life. So, yeah. No, I know what you're saying, Kitty. Chantel.
Right.
Honestly, I just kind of want to go around the room and get a different point of view.
Okay. I think getting through shit is probably the hardest part. Like going through stuff like is the hardest part of it all. I've been through situations where it was like hard. I felt like I like couldn't get out of the situation. I feel like there was so much going on in my life where it was overwhelming. It was drowning me. But I was able to just take day by day. I mean, there would be times where like I just wouldn't get out of bed. I wouldn't, do anything, but like I would force myself and almost like just go touch grass essentially.
Right,
So like
that's
I'm
true.
like, okay, I'm feeling sad. I'm a certain way. I can feel myself like slipping. So like, let me go outside and just like feel some sunshine. Let me just go put my feet in the water at the, river, kind of like just feel like a cold shock. Because coldness is good for when you're like
polar
feeling
plunge.
depressed or sad or anything. You should have cold water. Like they actually recommend that you wake up every day. Like if you have depression, take a cold shower for 5 minutes and then start your day, and it helps.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
It's an uncomfortable thing to do.
I've done it
And that's
before.
why people don't do
I've
it.
really been like down and out to the point where I was like genuinely taking cold showers.
I always take cold showers.
I don't knock on it
I like
because-
No,
shower.
they were cold.
It's
I
true.
love hot showers.
It is a true statement. If you do something that shocks your body like that, and it can be not just a cold shower, but a cold shower is it strikes you in a certain way within the nervous system where you're just stimulated. But even like, if you wanted to do like 50, 100 push-ups, if you wanted to go for a run,
Yeah.
read, find the strength, the will to read first thing when you wake up. They're uncomfortable things, but what part of this narrative can you relate more towards seeing your parents age? Being uncertain about the future, your career, friends drifting, like just do you feel like what can you relate to that? Are you just out here surviving? Like what is your perspective?
Getting deep.
I feel like in the sense of my parents aging thing, I'm not close to either of my parents, my mom nor my dad. My dad doesn't even live in the country, so it's hard for me to like keep a relationship with him. I mean, I try my best. And then me and my mom, we just don't see eye to eye. So I mean, seeing them aging is kind of like a sad thing in the sense of we don't have that relationship. We don't have that mom and daughter, mom and dad relationship. But other than that, I mean, that's a little tough at times. It's like, what the fuck? But, yeah.
I like that. That was courageous of you.
Yeah, I mean, and I still try. Like, I try to talk with my mom. I try to talk with my dad. But then it gets to a point where it's like, I'm the only one reaching out. So it's just, it goes nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that. Joelle, within that narrative, where can you relate to most?
As far as what again? What were we talking about?
Being in your 20s is something
20s was lit.
people
Ray.
don't talk about as far as seeing your yeah, I'm sure, but in the sense of you're having fun, but the reality is, you're growing. There's a lot of uncertainty. You see your parents age, whether you had a connection with them or not. You grew up with friends, and now you guys are going your own way and doing your own thing. Sometimes in life, a lot of people face a pathway, like a two-way direction where it's like, should I go this route with my career or should I go this route? And even life, So what part of that can you relate to, or have you related to?
I mean, it really is hard to relate because I look forward to growth. I look forward to, prospering and experiencing life no matter where it takes me. And as far as my parents go, I mean, they split up when I was young, but they always remained close friends. So, you know, my dad called me the other day for Father's Day. You know, I got to chop it up with him a little bit. And anytime I get to talk to him is cool. Like, I feel like as parents, you can only do so much to teach your kids, you know, what's right from wrong, to where once they become adults, it's like, okay, you know, go experience life. I firmly believe that you shouldn't be like, you know, at home with your parents as an adult. You know what I mean? Like, you should go and experience life no matter where it takes
That's
you.
a
Like,
hot
you
take.
shouldn't,
Right.
you shouldn't depend on them. And even though your parents, some parents might want to take care of you, they might want to help you out whenever you're going through problems and shit. But
And if that's the case, good for you.
I mean,
but
you know, I was living on my own since I was 16 because I had an older brother who had his own place. So I was emancipated at 16 to where I went to go live with him. And we just, you know, like I mentioned earlier, we just partied all the time. And that was my whole thing. Like, I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be an entertainer. I wanted to have my own record company. And I really thought that was going to happen because I was touring. I was doing it. I was making money doing it. But at the same time, I was like, man, like, this is hard fucking work. Like, you got to be consistent with this shit. Traveling, going all around the country, doing shows, it takes a toll on you too. You start reconsidering, like, man, like, is this even worth it? You know what I mean? Like, do I even want that spotlight on me? And I started thinking, like, fuck, you know, I kind of want a family. Like, I always wanted to be a dad. But I was like, I ain't never going to meet the right girl because I have trust issues. And that comes from watching my parents. You know, my dad was a player. He had all these girlfriends, and, like, my mom was, you know, not even with that shit. So
God damn it.
Yeah.
at the same time,
My
it's
dad
like,
too.
yep.
throughout my 20s, I just had this trajectory where I was just like self-sabotage, but I don't regret any of it because it made me who I am now. And when I became, you know, a dad, I was like, yo, like, it finally happened to where now that's my goal, is to make sure they live a great life and they get everything they want. And I spoil the shit out of them to the point where now they're at the age where they're like, yo, I ain't even tripping. Like, you don't even got to buy me nothing no more. I got everything I want. And to me, that's important because I think girls should know how it is to be treated, and their dad is their first love, basically, to where he treats them how a woman should be treated, and they should expect that from a partner when they grow up.
Yep.
You know, even the little things, opening doors for them, you know what I mean, just making them feel comfortable and secure, to where, you know, my daughters don't need that. They could be independent if they wanted to, but at the same time, you know, it's important to have that companionship with somebody you can trust and grow with. So I just look forward to watching them grow now. You know, I've already had my fun, and, you know, I'll continue to have my fun until, you know, I'm ready to settle down, which, you know, I was in a long ass relationship. I just got divorced. So now I'm like, I'm just going to have fun. You know what I mean? I ain't going to worry about too much stress, because stress will weigh you down. Stress is the number one killer. So I don't let that interfere with where I'm headed now. So
Leanna, you said that was a hot take on the father subject. Why?
No, the living with your family for as
Living.
long. Yeah, that's what I think America gets wrong, because we look at all these other countries where the kids live with their parents or their families until they're like 30. Then they either get like married off or they go to school, they do whatever. But I think it builds like that really strong familial foundation for people, and it makes you so resolute in who you are that you are able to go into the world now and be who you need to be for the world. Like, we kick people out, like 16, emancipated. I was out at 18, living out of my car kind of thing. I could have gone to college. I could have done all this stuff, but I had to do it on my own without my parents' help. Like, a lot of people, yeah, out at 18, especially with the cost of living and everything, like, you can't, you literally
crazy.
are surviving. You're not thriving, you're surviving. And I think if families, like the nuclear family, and I'm going to get a little more, like, religious on y'all, but they destroyed our nuclear family aspect, where there's the mother and the father in the home, the kids grow up with them, you know, we live there until college or whatever, we get sent off to college, cool, do that cool thing, or you go straight to work, you have some sort of craft, trade, whatever. We destroyed that, like, decades ago, and now we're seeing the fallout of it all, where we have single parents. My mom was a single mother. She raised 3 kids, all different dads, by herself. My dad was kind of in the picture, kind of wasn't, and now he's not. And I think that's definitely made me more of a jaded person growing up because I don't have my dad. And like to touch on, you know, you see your parents aging and I grieve for the person I could have been if my parents would have either stayed together or at least stayed healthy.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Right,
And
right.
I think if we had like our moms and our dads where they were working on themselves, like actively working on themselves, because sometimes they're not
Working
healthy.
on themselves and each
Right.
other.
Yeah, they're
The
not healthy
relationship
together.
for the child,
Yep.
essentially.
Yeah.
You know, because that's where it gets lost is they don't want to work on each other. They might work on themselves,
Yeah.
but it's for themselves and not the child.
And then for men too, it's kind of like this pride thing. Like, you know, we're too proud to want to, you know, live with our parents still at a certain age where we feel like I should already be on my own.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a burden on my mom.
And
or
that's
my
where
dad.
it
America.
comes, right? And that's where you
Yeah.
find your mama's boys, right?
Like, if it was up to my mom, she would baby the fuck out of me.
Right,
I have
right.
6 siblings. I'm my mom's favorite for sure.
Okay,
But-
good for you.
Chat,
Clock
clip
that
that.
shit.
Love that for you.
Oh,
Clip that.
like, no doubt about it. Like,
Yeah,
she,
no.
you know, she loves me to death, and she loves my brothers too and my sister. But like, me and my mom had a really close bond when I was young, to where I was that one in her corner when my dad got locked up and went to prison, and then after they split up, I felt like it was necessary for me to take on that role because
Yeah.
my older brother was already gone. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I gotta school up my little brothers to teach them how to be men. And I think I did a decent enough job to where I felt comfortable at 16 going out on my own, living with my brother, hustling, working, doing whatever I gotta do to pay bills, because I wanted to do
Right,
that. I wanted to.
See, I had to teach my little brother how to be a man, type shit. You
Yeah.
know, and my little sister.
And a lot of
she's-
women do.
She's a little bitch.
They raise better men than
We're
most
not gonna
men
talk
do.
about that. Right.
That's why I say happy
He
Father's Day to
opens
my
the
mom.
doors for
She
he's
held it down for
he's
both.
only 16 years old. He opens the doors for females. He goes out,
Women.
buys them flowers, buys them whatever. Like, oh, you like that? I'm gonna get that for you. And I feel like that's important. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They don't make them like that
No,
anymore.
you need that
and
emotional
that
maturity.
is the biggest problem.
And I think a lot of that comes from children becoming too dependent on their parents,
And it is.
especially with moms. Like, moms want to
Right.
spoil their boys, you know, or their daughters. Dads want to spoil their daughters, and sometimes they become too dependent to
But
where
you
it's
can't
like
do that.
they
You
start
gotta teach
expecting
them.
shit.
Right, you
Another-
got to teach them to earn what's theirs.
Another hot take.
Responsibility.
Another hot take.
Yeah, I'll remember it. But you said something that I want to go back to. Thriving instead of
No,
it
surviving
was
instead of
surviving
thriving.
over thriving. I was trying
Yeah,
to think
because that's
about
all
how
we're
to
doing right now
figure
as a
out how to word
society.
it different.
Yeah.
So
Surviving.
Keep
I
our
like to
head above
consider
water.
it. I like to
That's it.
consider it living.
well,
Whether we're surviving or thriving, we're living. You know
yes,
what I mean?
but
I make the
Leanna,
best out of it for
Leanna,
sure.
can you relate to that? That was just like a very like spot on response to how we live in society today, or at least it was very relatable in the emotional aspect of life that I feel a lot of people don't talk about,
Yeah.
because it feels like you're surviving, but you gotta try to thrive while you're surviving in this one life you get. So my question for you is, how is that relatable for you in this point in your life?
In this point, well, because you brought up your 20s. Because your 20s are 100% your crash course of who you are going to become. Because you figure out what you like, you figure out what you don't like, you figure out what works for you, you figure out what doesn't. You lose people, you gain people, you lose jobs, you gain jobs. You do all of that in your 20s. And this is you cultivating who you are. So when you're 30s, in my opinion, you're an actual adult now. Your 20s are just like, yeah,
Okay.
18, you become an adult, cool.
It's like you
whatever.
discovering who you are. It's you
Yep.
building. It's you adding your characteristics to your avatar.
This is my
pretty
Sims.
much.
Yeah,
right.
like I just downloaded the
right.
DLC, and
Yes.
it's my 30s.
Right.
That's the kind of vibe I think of it as. Because your 20s, yeah, they say you're 18, you're an adult, dude. We're still
No.
we're still fighting for our lives out there. Our prefrontal cortex isn't fully developed until
Right.
25. Like, we don't know what the
Right.
hell we're doing. That's why we react so emotionally. We make bad decisions because sometimes
Irrationally.
we're like trying to figure our lives out. So your 20s, you're going through all of these necessary things, whether it's losing people, gaining people, getting jobs, losing jobs, figuring out you want to go this way. No, I don't. I want to go this way. Actually, let's go this way. That's what your 20s are for. And you're solidifying your own foundation of who you are as a person. So in your 30s, I feel like you move forward in a different, more
That's when you're
secure.
more comfortable in
Yeah.
your
I've also heard from
personality.
30-year-olds that they don't have it figured out.
Hell no, we don't.
When
I
do
mean,
we?
no one-
I'm
When do
almost
we
30.
ever?
I don't have it
Yeah,
figured
brother,
out.
we're gonna get to our 80s and be like, we survived.
Like, man, I
Holy
should
like,
have.
man,
I should have
also-
invested
How
in
do we do
Bitcoin.
that?
yeah, I should have gone back when I was 5 and invested in Bitcoin. That's crazy.
right.
I spent like my 19 all the way until 27 in a relationship
Yeah.
where I didn't go out. I didn't
So
get
you
to
didn't know you.
I mean, like we traveled. We
Yeah.
traveled to different states and stuff, but like I didn't have friends. I couldn't go out. I didn't have, that bond with people. It was just like homework, cook. That was my life. I had no
Yeah.
outside life outside of that relationship.
Yeah.
So like now that I'm 28 and I'm like, okay, well, what do I do now? Like
you're
I
like,
thought
who
I
am
thought
I?
I yeah, I
What's
thought I
going
had my
on?
life figured out. I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna spend my life with this person, and
Yep.
now I'm like, oh, well, let's
Now
party. Let's party.
Let's
I
party.
guess.
Why not? Why not?
I mean, I do get to do things now that like I didn't get to experience, while I was with him. I got to make friends with people that I didn't get to, give a chance to or experience when I
Yeah.
was with him. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
some
mean,
20s
19,
can-
you didn't get
Yeah.
to do the 21.
I didn't know.
You're still a
Right.
baby.
Party, go out.
If you
all that
feel
shit.
comfortable answering this question, what happened that didn't work out? You guys went your own way.
In the simplest terms, I'm just going to say that we just didn't see eye to eye anymore. We just no longer, I think, felt the connection, and I think bridges burned, and then we just couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
That
Was
all.
there any trauma within the relationship?
Oh, for sure. Probably for both of us.
Was it a lot of emotional? Did you experience like toxic traits within?
For both, for sure. Yeah. Like I've done things that I'm not proud of, and I'm sure he's done things that he wasn't proud of. I won't speak too much on it, but other than that,
Not necessarily.
we just decided to separate, and we're great co-parents now. I mean, we have our daughter together, and we can do it successfully, but in the relationship aspect, we could not figure it out. I mean, we tried for almost 9 years, couldn't figure it out, so we were like, let's just be friends.
Do
And
you
we're good
think
as friends.
being in a relationship for that long with someone you thought you were going to see a future with, and now being on your own, independent, single, has that made it hard for you to go into the dating scene? And
No.
in a sense of like, I've been used to this for so long. When I find a new person, I see similar traits. So it's like, good behaviors versus bad behaviors. And it's like, let me put it this way: a kid touching their hand on the stove, you would think they would learn from it, right? Are they gonna go back and touch the stove again, or do they know now not to
I
touch the
I
stove?
still do it.
So
Because I'll be making tortillas and
Right.
I'ma
shit.
still touch it.
my
I'ma-
point
Yeah,
I'm
I
getting
would-
at
I would burn myself.
is
I never learn.
you have been in a relationship, and this is going for anybody, but I'm asking you because now you're new to the scene. Being in
Well,
a,
it's been 2 years now. We're
still
Right,
new.
right.
You're
We're
new to
good.
the
We're good
scene.
now.
Nine, 9 years.
I'm okay now.
Now
Yay.
2 years. But going back into the dating world, are you still touching the stove, or you're like, yeah, I don't want to touch the stove again?
I think at first it was like kind of hard. I was just like, I just wasn't
Impulsive.
into it.
Just want to turn the
I just
stove
wasn't
on.
into it at first.
That's fair.
Just want to light
Yeah,
that fire.
I just
you know?
I wasn't like I
Sheesh.
just wasn't having it. And then eventually I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. It's fine. I'll dip my toes.
Listen,
I'll dip
people
my
will
toes
go
in
back
water.
to
Toe in the
familiar
fire.
patterns. They're
I'll
gonna.
touch it a little
poke-
bit.
People
poke
will
the stove.
always
For a
go back to
tortilla.
familiar patterns and habits
do it.
until they heal from it.
For
That's
tortillas,
that's the
crazy.
truth. And I think that's kind of what you're getting at with her is
Yes.
if you do not heal adequately and have the self-control, you will continue to go back to those same patterns and habits that you see in other people. And sometimes it's a reflection of ourselves and what we're broken or insecure about that we see in others and we're like, I can fix that. And then we just find someone not compatible at all. So to answer that question about, am I going to touch the stove again? Probably until you learn,
Right.
wow, this is not working. I don't like this. I don't like looking for this in a partner. What do I got to fix within myself so I don't get this anymore?
So I
You
think
know?
in that aspect, I agree.
Yeah.
Just because like now when I notice certain red flags, I'm like, I
Yep.
notice certain things. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
just got to
you
bounce.
know,
He said, thank you so
nah.
much. Love you. Bye.
it's great to know you. Bye.
Yeah.
It just, I will kind of like walk away or even if I feel like I'm getting toxic with somebody,
Yep.
then I'll pull myself from the situation. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting a little too much. I think I need to step back. Like this is something that I need to chill. Because I don't think like everyone ever fully heals from anything.
No.
I mean, there's always that like trauma and everything. So that's a little bit of a different like,
It
take
is
on
good
it.
to
I
get all that
understand
out though,
that.
because
Yeah.
like you were in this relationship at a young age for many years, and it's like you feel like you have to let all this out. Like
Yeah.
let me just go through this phase where I'm just gonna
Right.
fucking do whatever I want,
Yeah.
and then eventually I'll find out where I want to go from here. You know what I mean? But for now, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna enjoy all the things that I kind of missed out
Make up
on.
for lost time.
And even
Yeah.
to this day, like I said, I just enjoy every day as I can. I am surviving. I mean, I don't really have money for much, but like I'll spend my last $50 on a nosebleed seats to some concert and call it a day.
Period.
Ursher baby.
Right?
Ursher, baby.
Still trying to
figure it
decide
out.
what you gonna wear or what
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am. I have no outfit planned.
outfit.
That's a great take.
I say you go like pre like 2000 era.
That's what I'm
Y2K,
thinking.
baby,
Y2K
Yeah,
era.
that's what I was thinking.
Y2K,
I wanted to do like a
yes.
baggy type of thing, but I was like, I
Little
did
Like
baggy
jeans.
last
bandana,
time.
you know what I mean?
But I'm gonna do girly. We're gonna
Some
do girly
hoops.
cute. Yep.
You can still do baggy and girly at the same time.
I want a mini skirt.
Period.
Oh.
Get you a leather, like a black leather miniskirt.
And a baggy shirt.
We'll find one.
Just tuck
we
the
have 2
baggy
days.
shirt in your
2 days to
bra.
find one.
No pressure.
You got this.
Go to Drip.
Go to Ross.
It's off of, no, go to
Ross
No?
is
Drip
pretty
is
good,
the-
Drip is
honestly.
solid.
I'm
That's
not
what
even
I'm
gonna lie.
Shouting you out. Love you, Drip.
Oh, SoCo
love
Dripco.
Huh?
Like,
No, it's not
Drip?
Soco Drip.
Drip?
It's
It's I think it's just Drip.
it's Pueblo Drip. I
Pueblo
think.
Drip, yeah.
Oh, I
It's
don't
off of
know.
Santa Fe. It's a thrift
Right
store.
by the
yeah,
Great
Jenny.
Divide.
Jenny owns it. We
Great
love
shop.
Jenny. We
Great-
love Jenny
great
and Sons.
thrift.
Love you, Jenny.
Love Jenny.
Love
Shout
thrift
out
shops.
to you.
Shout
I
it
think I
out.
know
Shout
what
out.
you're talking about.
Love you. Love
Big
you
on
so
the
much.
thrifting.
She's got cute stuff.
For real.
Chantel,
Shout
I love that answer you gave. That was
Thank you.
along
from the
with
heart.
Leanna's answer. You guys answered that question, so thank you for
Yeah.
sharing. So that gets into my hot take on what you
Okay.
guys were discussing.
Uh-oh, here we
when I
go.
twinkled off into the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then I just
Twinkled and
I
tinkled.
really had to go. I was
Yeah.
holding it
Twinkled
for 30
tinkled.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
twinkled and tinkled.
Send
I
it,
like
big
that.
dog. What's your hot take?
My hot take
Yeah.
is I want a woman's perspective on the dating scene
Uh-oh.
now, because you guys were
Oh.
talking about how yes, men
We don't
should
have time for that,
be
do we? Like an hour and
chivalrous.
28.
Derek, why are you laughing over
Derek
that?
said,
men
Derek.
men should be
He's a fly on the
chivalrous. They should open doors. They should
And they
go
should,
get
but
your
they're
oil
not.
change.
And there, you know,
They move if you want to move it.
I already
I
want to
was
answer.
sitting up.
She's been
Okay,
moving it.
they
Jack,
they
clip
should
that.
do all of this. They should yearn for you.
yes,
from
a man who yearns is a man who earns.
From-
Anyway.
Right.
From-
right.
From a young man's perspective, I
Ryan.
don't necessarily disagree, but I think,
Uh-oh.
And this goes back into, I guess, bad experiences with other women.
Yeah.
Why would you put your energy into something that hypothetically may not work out? And there's a lot of those experiences in life, and it's hard to.
right.
Are you raising your hand? Can I finish my hot take?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll call on you after this hot take.
Yay.
So I don't disagree with that. I love love. I love romance. I'm a big sucker for it. But I think, not I think, I want someone who's going to be in my corner right alongside with me. And if you're not going to believe in me and root me on and have a good attitude alongside with it, because I feel the emotions too. But I think a big part of life is just your own perspective on it. So if we can't do this together, why would I want to waste my energy into someone who has this point of view, this thought process on life where I completely think the opposite. So let me reel it back in. I agree with it, but I think,
I'm ready.
man, maybe people are looking in the wrong places
It's hypothetically.
and they're not being patient. Leanna, and then we'll go to Chantel.
We're
me.
itching for it.
Me, the women are like,
So much to say.
okay.
I'm just listening.
So I don't have any one specific aspect of what you've said to point out on. I just want to talk about, the whole relationship dynamic, and us using our discernment. Discernment is so important for both men and women to
Define it for me, please.
So, vetting a person
Again.
or quote unquote shit testing somebody.
Okay.
So
I'm
it's,
tracking.
so it's not putting all in the beginning. You have to build that foundation of, you have to have that sort of, I don't want to say transactional, because love should never be transactional. You give love just to give love, whether you're going to get it back or not. And that makes you who you are.
Unconditionally.
Yeah. Like you just give it and you don't need it back.
You don't
kind of thing.
expect nothing in
No,
return.
and you shouldn't, because once you do,
Must be
everything is
nice.
transactional, which means you have a weight and a price to everything in your life. So then now we're going to be, oh, well, this person does this, but this one doesn't do this. So I'm going to get rid of this one and go to this one, right? So discernment is very important when it comes to romantic relationships and platonic, but in this case, romantic. You need to vet your person. You can't just, I have feelings for them. Oh, I've got butterflies. Oh, I'm so excited. That's lovely. I love that. That's the best feeling in the world. But now it's, how do they respond? How do they show up? What are their actions like? I don't care about their words. Their words can be so beautiful. Actions are so important. And if that person is saying one thing and doing something else entirely, we have to acknowledge that red flag. And we have to make the choice. Am I willing to pursue further and further put myself into this, only to be potentially hurt in the end? Or do I take a step back? Thank you so much for your time. I wish you well. We're just not compatible
Because
at all.
at the end of it, they're going to make you look like a fool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're not for that.
No,
We
and-
want somebody that's going to be there for us 10 toes down every single time.
Yep.
That's
And
why
at
they
the
make
end of the
those
day,
vows.
That's it.
Period. Biblically, bro, they tell you, like, the Bible will lock you in on what you need to look for in a partner, for men and for women. And men, unfortunately, God calls you guys to do a lot more than women, because you are the foundational piece. You are the backbone of the family. You are the protector, and you are the provider.
rib that Eve was made from.
Yeah, we are the rib. The women are the rib, the missing rib for the man. And so we are meant to be beside you. We are meant to, you build that foundational piece, and women are supposed to flourish and make that house a home.
Right.
That's the calling upon men and women. But men are just held to a higher standard in God's eyes, Right. And I think
I don't necessarily agree with it, but
yeah, I was like, most people, especially
To
with
an
religious
extent.
trauma, sure, it's not the best. People will bring up Proverbs 31, where it's like, a woman shall not speak, a woman shall not. That is a letter.
No,
That is a
right.
letter to a king about
Right.
how his queen should be.
right.
But that calls on the man to be a king, for a woman to act that subservient. But all that aside, for relationships, we can't be comfortable with ourselves and be comfortable by ourselves. So we're always looking for someone else to pursue and someone else to give us that high of, oh, you love me. Oh, you want me. Oh, I'm great. I'm this perfect person. I'm deserving of this. I deserve all of this. In reality, it's like, do we deserve anything? How terrible of a person have we been in our lives? We need to
Right.
look back and reflect on the actions that we've done and everything we've done,
But
and
that
move
is
forward.
not
to be,
how it should be.
what do you mean?
I think everyone deserves love.
Everybody
Oh.
deserves love.
Absolutely.
Well,
You shouldn't.
What do you mean, Kitty?
Yeah.
I think that you shouldn't be sitting there and somebody is showing you love. They're showing you how you should be treated, no matter, to an extent. Don't
Nope.
get me wrong.
We gotta
But
give
all
love
the
to
way,
everybody.
everybody deserves love.
Everyone. Even
Because the way that they act,
Yeah.
the way that they are, the person that they are, the characteristics that they have achieved in life is because the lack of love or the amount of love that they received, what they were shown and what they weren't shown, right?
Yeah, but at what point is it our responsibility to grow up?
That is on their own person.
Exactly.
I do
That's
agree
true.
with that.
Yeah, totally.
That is on their own person. I am not going to lie. I have come across a couple people, dealing with a couple people, that they,
Is it like a victim mentality?
everything is handed to them and they think they're the victim type deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that I don't agree with. Because that shows me you don't know real responsibility.
Yep.
You don't know what it means to be an adult, to be a parent, to be a fitted person, to deal with any real situation in your life, because you can always fall back on somebody.
That kind of goes back to what I was saying about
Exactly.
people being dependent upon
Exactly.
others.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that
They
becomes
don't
Not
know
everybody
how to
is
be
dependent on
mature
Yeah.
somebody
and take
and it
responsibility.
Shows, and it
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah, and that falls onto the mother and father's shoulders. Even
True.
if they have a good foundation, they're financially set, they give their kids everything they want, how are they raising them? Because I know
True,
some great
true.
people that have had everything handed to them in the world, but they
Right.
are just they were raised so well that they were like, thank you for providing this for me. I'm going to give back to everybody else that's been
Right,
in my
and
life.
But you
There's the
teach them
people
really
like
young,
that.
so
Yeah,
by the time they
you
become
gotta.
adults, they're ready.
Like
Right.
2 years old when they
Like my
And they-
daughters, I feel like they're
consciousness.
ready
And
for
they
the
know
world.
that
yeah.
not everybody is spoon fed like that.
Yeah.
But
a
then
good-
there's the other people that you deal with that they are just spoon fed everything.
Yep.
To this day, they
Those are
could
the
be
worst to
grown
do.
ass
And they're
adults,
spoiled, yeah.
and they don't know what real responsibility
Yeah.
is.
And you know what we got to do in that sort of instance? We got to pity them in the sense of we got to feel sad
And
for
I
them.
do.
What about
they
I
don't-
empathy?
feel bad
I don't.
for
I don't
them.
think pity is a good word for
Pity
empathy.
and
I think
empathetic,
empathy.
you know?
No,
Yeah,
those
being
are two
empathetic is
different.
necessary, but you have to pity them in the sense of you have never known what it's like to struggle, and that has been a detriment to who you are and the character
Right,
you've
they
built.
didn't
And I'm
know.
so sad for you that you haven't done that. But now my job being in your life is to,
Show
take
you
my
that
hand, bro.
independence.
Let's
to
walk
show
together.
you that
Yeah.
you can do it on your own.
What would you say the difference is between pity and empathy?
I guess pity in this sort of sense would, in the negative connotation, is seeing someone is below you, is they're not your equal because of however they're acting or whatever they've come to. But it is a pitying sense when you see someone who is so high to have fallen because they weren't given the proper tools on how to navigate this world.
I think that pity and empathy go hand in hand in a sense.
Yeah.
Because you're empathetic, you feel that pain for that person, right? Like you feel bad that they went through what they went through,
Yeah.
or they had it better than you ever had, right?
Yep.
You're going to be empathetic. It goes negative or positive. But pity goes the same way, because pity is more of how you feel towards that person rather than empathetic, because empathetic is your feelings and pity is more of your mind, not
Yeah.
your heart.
So I
More
googled
emotion.
pity. Pity is a feeling of sorrow, sympathy, or compassion caused by the suffering, distress, or misfortune of others. It can also refer to an unfortunate event or a regrettable circumstance.
What about empathy? Can you
Yeah, I
Google that
gotcha.
up real quick?
Yeah, let me get that.
That's a completely different definition than what I was thinking of what pity would be defined
Yeah,
as.
Yeah,
Mr.
'cause-
Mr. T was real big on pity.
You pity the fool.
I pity the fool. Yeah. Empathy is the ability to understand, share, and experience the emotions, thoughts, and perspectives of another person.
So your
think empathy
empathy
is
is
more
more of your
relatable.
I
heart.
see.
Yeah, I think pity sits more with sympathy, and then you have empathy that's on the same hand.
Okay, so they can both be used as a positive emotion in life. Okay.
Yeah,
Or
I think we just
negative.
have that
Either
negative
way.
connotation of
My dad
pity.
used to tell me, if you want sympathy, look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis.
I have heard
that's
that
crazy.
Might be
before.
there.
I have
Might
heard
be
that
there.
before. Going back, reeling it back into that hot take on dating. I wanted to come back to
Got raised
Chantel,
tough.
and throughout this whole discussion we just had within pity, empathy, and what Leanna shared with us, I want to hear your take on this whole topic.
On pity and empathy.
That's intertwined within the whole discussion
We're
we
going
had,
after you
but
for your
Okay.
relationship, big
in a
dog.
whole, I guess.
Thinking.
Thinking,
Brain
thinking.
blast.
Yeah, little
Thinking.
thought bubbles.
The original
Dating.
question.
Hello, princess.
Now, what do you deep down want from a person that you are, I guess, romantically wanting? But then she had a great take, and I think, you know, in life you learn different lessons, experience different things. So that's the only true way to actually learn what you want in life, is to
Money.
go through that. Of course, we all want money, right?
Rich doctor
Yeah.
who's on his deathbed.
Leanna,
Owns everything that you.
No kids
Sum
and no
up-
ex-wife.
sum up what you
Plastic
said.
surgeon.
Sum up what you said in one sentence.
Oh, God, I don't
and
know what I
pose
just
that
said.
question to Chantel.
I don't know what question I'm supposed to ask her.
Your whole
Spiel
Spiel.
on.
it was a very great spiel, and I loved the way you put it.
Oh, like using discernment in the sense of pursuing another person, like that.
Yes, but probably take discernment into a third grade level.
Oh no! I can't even remember the last 10 minutes.
I don't know what discernment
Okay.
means. So
Marry
Alright.
for
he's
their
not wrong.
money.
Discernment,
Let me-
Pretty-
gut feeling. That's the easiest way.
Let
to
me
do it.
wrap it up.
Discernment,
Let
gut
me
feeling.
wrap it up and
A
put
gut
it this
feeling?
way.
Okay, lock it in. Yeah.
What are you looking for in another person deep down? Like, what is your heart actually desiring? And be realistic within the whole dating world and another person's life as well, because this person could be looking for the same thing, but you know, at first, yeah, the feelings are great, but are you guys willing to ride or die for each other? Are you guys willing to
Yeah, a
make that
healthy
commitment?
level.
Most important.
Healthy
think-
level.
I think big aspects for me is one, you need to have like a stable job, right? Like you
Period.
need to be able to. I'm a 50-50 household, right? So like we're
That's not how
splitting
it
the
should be.
bills. We're doing everything half and half. Okay, then you need to pay it half and half. But aside from like bills and money, I have an 8-year-old and she's very opinionated. So
As she should.
any guy that I come, I know
Queen.
she's only ever met
She is.
one
Like
other
one?
guy
Yeah, that's
other
good.
than her dad. So who I bring into my life is also someone I'm bringing into her life.
Yep.
So I have to think about like, who is this person?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a good person? Is, you know, what does he do for a living? Does he have other kids? Like, you know, I factor all of these things.
Yep.
Is he a kid person? Is he not a kid person? Is he a
Yeah.
kind person? Is he someone that gets angry over small things? Like,
Yep.
I don't want an angry man.
Yeah,
I want
can he
someone
communicate?
I
Can
want
he
someone that's
comprehend?
really sweet. I want someone that's outgoing. I want someone that's going to make me laugh because I love laughing.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing is laughing.
Yeah.
If I
Food
can't laugh
for the
with you,
soul.
then I can't fucking.
Just
I
hooting and
cannot.
hollering over
Right.
here.
I get
Right.
yeah.
A hoot and a holler.
And I love laughing. So I think that's a big thing, is just kind of looking for someone that, you know, not necessarily is going to be a stepdad, because I don't ask for that right away. But I have a child, so that's
Yeah.
going to come with it. If we
it goes-
continue the
yeah.
relationship, that's someone I'm looking for.
Yep.
Like, you know, are you going to love my cats? Are you not a cat person? Because
If you're not a cat person, get
if
out.
my cats don't like
There's
you,
the door, bitch.
the door's right there.
There's the door.
And like being a single parent, having your kids around other people, I think is also important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
people
just
are
for
scary,
not
dude.
just for like
Well,
social, but
I think it's so normalized
just for themselves. You know?
a lot of, and I'm not talking down on anybody, but a lot of people, you know, they bring their kids around like this person and that person and this person and that person, and they don't really think anything of it. But I mean, my daughter, she tells me everything. She'll clock everything. If I see someone in the store and I think he's kind of cute, she'll be like, "Why'd you smile like that, Mom?"
You're
I'm
like,
like,
shut up.
I'm like, Olivia,
You're embarrassing me.
calm down. Like, so I think she sees everything, and I think it's just it's a big factor on it.
I think that's super important.
Growing
for
up,
single
I was
parents.
always around like my parents' friends, older cousins, uncles,
See,
and
that's fine.
so like I don't have any family out here. I'm out here just solo dolo. So like when I bring my daughters around my friends, that's like my family.
Yep.
Yeah,
Chosen
well, I think
family.
friends are different. Like,
Yeah,
like my
to
daughter
me.
knows my friends as like aunties and
Yeah.
and uncles
just-
and,
just
things like
anybody
that.
really,
Like
too,
we I
yeah.
do bring my daughter around like friends and stuff.
Yeah, but partners.
anything relationship wise,
Yeah.
it's you got to be very important.
That's
to me.
my least favorite aspect of like single parenthood is when they have a revolving door. And I think my mom did that. So I saw many of her boyfriends when I was growing up in elementary and stuff. So I see that happening nowadays. And if it's my friend, I'll clock them. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, stop bringing these random dudes or these random chicks around your kid. I'll
Yeah.
beat you for them.
And the kids realize.
Yeah, the kids are like, "What's
you don't
going
realize they
on?"
realize, but like the kids are
Oh.
very aware by like 3 and
They're
4.
watching
Like, they know.
everything. And then that's when we have those kids grow up to be just like their
My
parents.
daughter would come to me
Yeah.
snitching about things that her dad was doing. I'm like, oh, tell me more, tell me more.
You said, let me get the wine. Hold on.
See, and it's
Hold
like
up, we
I don't
have
mind.
tea.
Like
We
tell
have
tell
tea.
your mom
and
like
and
what's
then
going
I don't
on.
care.
You know what
Like
I mean?
I didn't care to an aspect. As long as they're these people are okay. My daughter's safe.
Yeah, the safety
Is all I
the
care
biggest thing.
about.
Exactly.
As long as she's safe, you guys are safe. Cool, whatever. She'll form her own opinion from that.
Yep.
Yeah, like my daughters, they're comfortable around both of these guys. You know what I mean? They be roasting this guy. My youngest, my youngest really likes Derek. She calls him Derek with a Y.
He is Derek with a Y.
But I feel like they have to be comfortable around other people to learn how to accept new people
Right.
into their lives. You know what I mean? They can't be too timid or like scared to
Yeah.
meet new people. Because
Yeah.
adults can be scary for young kids. Like,
Yeah.
who
Can
the
be
hell is
scary
this
for adults.
person?
For sure.
Yeah,
Hell,
exactly.
yeah, some adults
So-
I'm like, ugh.
And my daughter was always like a shy person. I'm usually actually naturally a shy person. I've kind of like forced myself.
Especially at that age.
I've
Introverted
forced
extrovert.
myself out of it, yeah. But at that age, she was really quiet. She's like, "Oh, I want to be friends with that girl, mom, but I don't know how to do it." And I'm just like, go up to her, just tell her you like something about her, and then just go be friends with her.
Literally.
And so now she's in the habit of like, okay, I got this. I can be
Yeah,
friends
stay
with people.
back,
I can
Mom, I got
I
it.
can talk to
At the
them.
playground, at the
Yeah.
park, whatever.
Yeah, so it's kind of like seeing it's cute seeing her evolve like that.
Yeah, that
And my
growth.
daughter's 7. She's going through that phase where she's like
confidence.
real timid, but once she gets comfortable around somebody, she really blossoms.
I was shy all through
Which
high school.
I feel like all of us are like that, We're kind of like gauging, like, who can I be around you?
I just wanted to be the center of attention always. I was just like, everybody look at me and shit. Just
Oh,
doing
Lord.
tricks. Doing
Someone
tricks.
get this man a stage.
For real. I was just a natural entertainer
Karaoke,
growing
you
up.
said?
I like Eddie
Night,
Murphy.
tomorrow night.
I'll be there.
You'll be
Pull
there.
up.
Tomorrow, yeah, karaoke.
Oh, yeah, we pretty much go every Wednesday after the podcast. So
Shit. I won't be able to go any Wednesdays with y'all.
Oh no.
I clock
don't
in at
go.
6 p.m.
You're still invited. I gotta
Ooh.
clock in at 4 p.m.
Time you're taking a lunch.
What time do you guys go to karaoke?
at 9, 10 o'clock.
Thankfully, I don't
AM?
have work the
No.
next
10
morning.
p.m.
Oh,
She goes
I
to
clock
work at
in at
6 p.m.
6 p.m. on Wednesdays, and I stay until
Thursday.
6:30 a.m.
So
You clock in on Thursday.
Graveyard
I clock
shift.
in at Wednesday. I do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. or
Sometimes you gotta
6
risk it for
p.m.
the biscuit.
Brother, I'm on shift when you guys are going. Like, I'm already middle of my
No, we
shift.
go at like
Take a
9:30
lunch.
p.m.
Yeah.
I'll be on shift because I clock in at 6 p.m. 6,
I'll
7, 8, 9. That's
Oh,
I'll put
you're
your
working
name
the
on the
night
list.
shift.
Yeah, I work graveyards.
Okay. I'm
Sunday.
tracking
We'll
that.
do Sunday. They do it at Sunset on Sundays too.
What time on Sunday?
Same time.
Same time.
Okay, 9, 10,
Yeah.
7 to 12.
6, 7.
I won't have her with me, so we'll have to go.
You just come back down.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of
Right.
fun.
Yeah, Xander's also
We'll just
a really good
FaceTime you.
singer.
Yeah, I've done it before. It's fine.
We'll FaceTime you out of there, set you up on a
Perfect.
beer or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
works
I'll
for
definitely
me.
set
Be
her
like,
up on
what
a beer.
song do you want? All right.
Yeah.
What would you
Put the
want to hear
microphone
Xander
to the-
sing? Like if you were to have a request, like sing this.
Are you a good singer?
Oh, whatever that one
Xander?
song.
What would you
was
want to
made
sing?
loving you, baby.
Is
No,
that
I
Kiss?
want to hear you guys tell me
That's
what
Kiss.
I
Oh.
should sing.
Is that Kiss?
That's a
He
good
wants to be
song.
told.
So we got
Tonight.
we got Kiss.
That's
Kiss
what
What's
you
would
the
be
should say.
song?
I was made for loving you, I think it
Kiss.
is.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is.
We got Kiss. I was made for loving you. That's a great poll.
Me?
Chantel, what would you want me to sing?
Oh gosh, something funny.
Give me that cat.
I gotta put these on my list.
Get that
We
cat
have
a
a
tree
karaoke
right now.
playlist if you would like to hear it.
Chat, clip that.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir.
Ooh, Baby Got Back.
Baby Got Back.
Wait a minute.
Like
I
Big
know
Butt.
that song word
That's a
for
really
word.
tough one.
And I
I
cannot
know.
lie.
It's a tough
All right, I'm
one.
gonna have to
like
play it
big
for like
butts
30
and I
seconds
cannot
real
lie.
quick.
I
That
know
song
all
reminds
the
me of
words to
Scooby
that
Doo
song.
2.
I knew all the words to that
You
song
said,
by the
"Baby,
time I was
don't
3
cry?"
years old.
What?
Or
Baby Got Back.
Baby
Baby
got
got back, bro.
Baby
Baby
Got
Don't
Back
Cry. What the fuck?
by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And then Kiss.
Or,
He was thinking of Big Girls Don't Cry.
Johnson,
Oh,
you ever
period.
heard that
Sing that
song
one,
by
too.
him? That's a good one too.
John
What's
Cena?
new, Scooby Doo?
Johnson.
They're coming after
Graham
you.
Johnson.
Gonna solve that mystery.
Scooby-Doo.
Kitty, what song would you want me to play?
When?
A karaoke.
Okay.
Turn it up in here. Getting
Oh,
wild.
God.
No
Usher.
Confessions.
These he's like,
Depends on the
Sing
mood I'm in.
confessions.
Hold on. One mic.
I'm a reggae type of gal. I love a reggae or EDM.
So like Bob
Oh,
Marley?
some Sublime.
Some Sublime. Or Slightly Stupid.
What
I haven't
song?
had both headphones in this whole time.
Iration, Revolution. I mean, come on, guys. We can go
Are
for
we doing
days.
Slightly?
Come on, we gotta think of like
We're doing karaoke.
one artist, one
Right now,
song.
I want. Right
Sublime.
now, Santeria.
Which song by?
I don't
Santeria by
practice
Oh,
Sublime.
by.
Or what I
Okay,
got.
hold on.
Ain't got no crystal ball.
Oh, that's a good one. Hold
That's
on.
so pretty good.
I know two of those songs. I know Santeria
What I got.
Spend it all if I can find
and
that Hannah and that Sancho that she's found. White papa cap and Sancho.
dang, you got the pipes on you, Kitty.
I really wanna know.
I
My
know,
baby.
I know, but I really wanna know.
I can.
But I'm
Just clip to
Bum.
this. And then clip out of it. Just all-
And I leave.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
soul
Sounds like Hannah Montana, one of her like outros.
Get back, find a hyena of my own.
Daddy's gonna love one and all.
And I feel the way, feel the way.
Feel the break, and I
Yeah.
gotta live it
Santeria,
out.
baby.
Oh,
Sublime.
yeah.
You heard it
I
here.
swear that
I got my girls.
I
right here.
really wanna know.
You gotta sing to you're one of the girls.
My baby.
I didn't know I was part of it.
What I really
Get this
man's a wig.
say.
This
Derek,
is
you got a wig for him?
the All-In Show.
Oh, get his ass a wig right now.
On
He's one of the
YouTube.
girls.
They got
Check it
pigtails.
out.
I'm coming
Clip it, chat.
home.
Clip it.
Tell Sanchito that
Oh,
if he
boy.
knows what
A
is
little
good
solo.
for him,
Solo
He
dolo.
best go running high.
And Joel.
Daddy's got a new 45.
Whole song.
The whole song.
Well, because you're not putting it on.
Well,
Lay down,
I've heard
Sancho's
Santeria, but I
throne.
haven't heard this song by Baby Got Back, so I wanted to play like I wanted to play like 30 seconds of this.
Play it right now.
I wanted to play 30
You
seconds of
only need
this.
5. You only need
All right,
5.
well, let me embrace my ears real quickly. All right, all right.
My
Be wasting around thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough, cause you notice that
You're right. I only needed
Keep on the
5.
jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring.
Oh,
gotta-
baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboy tryna warn me, but that butt you got makes
me so horny.
Yeah, I definitely know that song.
To use me, cause
I'm
I
not
ain't
that
that average
average
groupie.
I see them dancing. To hell with romance, and she sweat. Wet.
drunk like a turtle.
That song makes the club go crazy. I wasn't expecting a little acapella with Sublime and Baby Got Back and a little Scooby Doo. Little diversity
And
up in
System
here.
of a
I like
Down.
it. I like it. We're-
System. Play Chop Suey right now.
No System of a Down. We're not getting copyrighted. What we're going to do is we're gonna bring it back down
Alright.
onto.
We're at a 7, bring it to a 0.
We're at a 7. We're gonna bring it to a 4.
Shut the hell up.
Down to a 4. Leanna, you said it best. Thank you. That was great and polite, and I thank you for that. Because I
what I'm
have
here for.
another deep. You're here to give your point of view and be a great guest on the All In Show. That's what you're here for, to be yourself. And thank you all. But I I have another deep question, and depending on time, I always like to kind of lately end the show out with closing question. I wouldn't say question, but closing statement for everybody. But the question I got is, how forgiving are you guys of yourselves? Like, on a genuine note, on a real note, after everything we've talked about, Leanna, you're giving your point of view. Kitty, you're giving your point of view. Chantel, Joelle. And it seems like there's points within those discussions where sometimes it's hard to forgive ourselves in certain moments, in certain experiences within our lives. So I asked the question, how forgiving are you of yourself? And Leanna, I'll have you start us off.
Oh, good heavens. It's taken a very long time, practically all of my 20s and even now into my 30s, to allow myself the space to make mistakes and to learn from them. And I'm learning very quickly that when I meet myself where I need to meet myself, I'm a lot more forgiving in the sense of, you know, did I try my best? What was my heart's intention on doing these things? And if I failed, okay, what did I do wrong? Perfect. Now I know not to do that anymore. Or I know to do it a different way.
Right.
So I've worked really hard to be able to forgive myself pretty well. And I'm sorry, guys, but I'm always going to go back to Christ. Why would I despair in myself and my sin when this man's love is all covering? When his love is all forgiving? Who am I to say that I'm better than him? So if I think I'm right in the sense of, oh, you idiot, oh, what have you done? You're so stupid. He would never say those things to me. So why would I say that to myself? But before I found Christ, you know, I would beat myself up about it, and I'd hold on to it for years, and I'd have this bitterness in my heart. So it's taken a long time for me to fall back down and get back up, and having only myself to do that before, that I kind of grant myself that grace now, especially because I'm going to fail. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. No, I'm going to. And the joy in it is I get to fail. I have the privilege to fail because I get another year of life, or I get another day of living. I get to wake up and, you know, change my day. Like, I get control of that because I was given that blessing of living again. And because not a lot of people have that. Like, I know we talked about mental health and stuff. Like, my brother, he killed himself many years ago, and his widow, her and I are very close, but he doesn't get to live anymore. So I think it's very important that each day I get up, no matter how hard it is, even if it is hard, is to continue pursuing what brings me joy and to be the type of person to everyone else that I think, you know, they need, in the sense of I get to meet myself where I'm at. I get to know my strengths and my weaknesses, and I go out into the world and I have to be that person for others, or I want to be that person for others, because some people don't have that. So forgiveness is very important, and it's really muddy because it's our job to not only forgive ourselves, but to give others, especially for the things they've done to us, inevitably for ourselves, because it's like holding on to a hot coal and expecting it to burn somebody else. But here we are. Or drinking poison thinking it's going to kill another person. That's what that bitterness, that sadness, that hatred is. And you have to forgive yourself, and you have to forgive them. Even such terrible, terrible people. You have to forgive them.
Not for them, but
Nope.
for you.
Not
That's
for them at all.
An incredible,
But for you.
powerful,
Yep.
and resonating
Yeah.
That was really beautiful.
Oh,
statement.
thank you.
Yeah, that was.
See me lock in, I was staring at the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
no.
Like full
No,
autism for a second. I was like, I
When
gotta
you-
think
It's okay.
about
when you
this.
decided to
You
get
hit me in my
vulnerable
heart.
for a second in that part of what you said, yeah, it hit, and you know, I feel for you, and I'm sorry you had to go through that experience in life, but I like your point of view and how you think about it now, and where you've come from, how far you've come from since then. So I think it's important to give yourself grace and be forgiving 100%.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
The good and the bad.
Absolutely.
Because they've all cultivated us into who we are. And does it suck? And sometimes is it not fair? Yes, it's not. life is not
Life
fair.
is not fair.
But it's not fair to everyone. Even the people that look like they're doing great, they're missing something, and that's unfortunate. And life is just life. It's going to continue forward, and it's our job to meet that with, joy. We have to thank the things that cultivated us into who we are, like a bad breakup or somebody dying or losing your job and not being able to pay your bills. Like, we have to thank those even in the dark times, because we are now currently in the storm that once we get out of it, we're going to look back and be like, wow, I fucking did that. That's
Right.
crazy. Like,
Right, like
I
going
made
back-
it out.
Like going back,
Yeah.
like you could be in such a shitty situation right now, and like 2 months from now,
Yep.
you're gonna have no idea. You could be
Yeah.
in a completely different situation for the better or worse.
Yep.
But that's up to you to
Yeah,
make those
it's
decisions.
how do your intention in that?
How
What's
do
your
you
perspective?
react?
So do you,
reaction is important.
Right.
how forgiving are you of yourself?
Not very forgiving, if I'm gonna be honest. But I hold on to those things that I don't forgive about myself to do better for myself. Like you fuck up. That's part of life. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna mess up, ruin things, burn bridges.
Yep.
But what do you learn from that? What are you gonna do forward in your life? And that's how you have to look at it. You can't dwell on what you have messed up in life, because that's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to sit there and you're going to think, oh, I could have done this and I could have done that, but you didn't.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But learn from it. Do better the next time, if there is a next time. And that's it. That's all you can do.
Perspective.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes you have to step outside the box to see really what is going on, and it's not as big as what you think it is.
Yep.
Because like I've said, in 2 months it's going to be completely different. In a year it's going to be completely different. You're going to be in a better spot that you ever thought you could do. And that's what you have to think about. It's not always going to be the same. You're not always going to be in that position. You're not always going to feel that way. So you can't let it take over.
I like the way you put that. Chantel, what's your hot take? The mic's hot.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oops.
I've been kind of digesting everything everyone is saying. But I think, oh my God, I just got weed brain really bad. I'm so sorry, guys.
Lock in.
Yeah, definitely lock in. What was the question? I'm so sorry.
How forgiving are you of yourself?
Oh. So, of myself personally, I think I spent a lot of time not forgiving myself, and kind of holding certain things that I have done or things like that towards people against myself. And like, oh, okay, I'm kind of just like putting myself down, self-pitying. And I eventually got to a point where I'm just like, okay, well, like, why am I, beating myself up about it? Okay, I made a mistake. Let's go on. Let's move forward. Let's get up. Let's get out of the trenches. Like, let's figure it out, and then just kind of go from there. So I think now I've become more forgiving of myself, but it was a long road.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long road to forgive myself. So yeah.
Great answer. Joelle, I know you got that
See it cooking in your
bay
feet.
He's locked
wisdom within you. It's
in. The
been
oldest
cooking.
person here. You've got that
Sprinkle it on
wisdom.
us. Sprinkle
Go
it
on.
on us.
Oh,
I mean,
We
yeah.
need
it's like
it.
she said, it does take time, but they say to sin is there and forgiveness is divine. I think you have to learn to,
Period.
right? You have to learn to accept yourself, you know what I mean? Embrace who you are. We're all flawed. We all have
We're all sinners.
we're all sinners,
all
100%.
born to sin.
100%.
So I'm not saying go ahead and, do all this crazy shit and wild out and, you're going to be forgiven. But you have to learn to forgive yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? It takes time. Because you might do some shit where you're like, damn, I can't believe I did that shit. Like, I'm ashamed, you know what I mean? But you have to be unapologetic. You have to be unashamed. You have to be able to face that humility and confess it, whether it
Own
be,
up to your
you know,
shit,
to your church
essentially.
or whoever it may be. Most importantly, yourself, you know what I mean? Learning to tell yourself, you know what I mean? Like, not lie to yourself. Like, sometimes we fall into that. We're in such denial of who we are. It's like, oh, no, you know what I mean? There's a reason behind why I did that shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we do feel that guilt to where it's like, you know what? Fuck, I fucked up. You know, I need to fix this, you know what I mean? And
But I feel like
I need to forgive
that's
myself.
what makes you human, is you,
Exactly.
you recognize that you
Exactly.
fuck up. Like, you know what? I gotta do better.
Yeah, and then it's our job to do better, not make
Right.
those same mistakes, not keep fucking
Learn
up
from it.
and fall into that habit. But sometimes we can't, you know what I mean? It's just something we're so accustomed to, like, I'm going to keep doing the same fucking shit.
Yep.
I'm going to keep
Until you
going out.
learn.
I'm going to keep
Until you
wilding
get
out,
tired
getting
of
fucked
it.
up
Right.
until it catches up to you. Because eventually that shit will.
And it
Karma's a
will.
bitch, you know what I mean?
And it's gonna
She'll
hit you
get
10
you.
times harder.
Yeah, and your
than it
body
would
holds
Bite you in
count.
the ass.
Right.
So
Your body will hold
just knowing
count.
your limits, you know what I mean, and being able to accept who you are, you know, forgiveness comes with it in time, and
Right.
you know, you just gotta just stay focused and, you know, not fuck up so
Absolutely.
much.
Right.
You know what
Or
I mean?
learn from your fuck ups.
Yeah,
at least,
yeah.
You know?
Because eventually you're bound to fuck up. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Everybody fucks up, and that's part of growing. That's part
Exactly.
of being human.
right.
But learn from it. Don't
No matter how
repeat
old you
your
are.
Mistakes.
Yeah, no matter how old you are.
Right.
Because you might be just cruising down the road, get road rage, and fuck around and do some wild shit you don't
Right,
really expect
Oh,
right.
I
to
did
do.
flick somebody off on the way
You
here.
get out of character.
did?
You know, you fall out of character.
I try not to do that anymore.
But
it
at the
me?
same time, we're
Damn it,
animals.
It was a man.
Damn
You know what I
He
mean?
honked
We're
at me.
animals. Those are our animal instincts
I
that
stopped
come
at a
out
red
of
light
that
and he
rage.
honked at me for stopping.
Yeah, we-
Up.
it's
And then
that
he went around
rage
me.
within us.
Give him a chinga.
He got the
go
middle
on,
finger.
buddy.
I was
You
waiting.
go,
I was like, it's
pal.
Bessemer. I'll get out of this car,
Oh,
brother.
oh.
Come on now.
That
Don't
So-
play with me. I'm safe.
town.
See,
Aside
and we have those thoughts.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Soul? It's like a
Oh my
Disney
God,
movie.
yeah.
Yes.
I love that movie.
It
don't
is
know.
so beautiful.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, it's
He's like
a
a
good
blues.
movie.
He's like a
love
blues
Jamie
singer.
Foxx.
He
It's
died.
a
Yeah.
Disney movie.
And-
To go along with like how you started and you said that you had cried on Toy Story 5. I can't, dude, I cry on Wall-E still.
Wally's
I'm a
fucking great.
dude, it's a great movie.
That's
but
us right now.
I'm at a very emotional, yeah, it is bad. With all the
It is.
freaking AI and all that. Don't even get me started. But
Right. That's a whole different podcast.
whole different
Whole different
conversation.
episode.
But Disney movies just have a thing of doing it, especially but specifically Pixar. And
Pixar
freaking
does it right.
Soul
They do.
is like a great movie, and depicting the aspect of like chasing your dream, and then in the midst of that, you die.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like
Chaos.
not so
Right.
like morbid, but
Right.
What
What
is
is
that?
Essentially.
What's that one
That's what it
movie?
comes to.
That's oh my gosh, it's him and his son, and he's trying to pursue his dreams.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
Have you
Yeah.
ever
Will
seen
Smith.
7 Pounds?
Yep.
Another good one.
Hate that one because it made
Will
me
Smith
sad.
also.
I
Yeah.
watched
Will
it once.
Smith
I'll
was-
never watch it
I'm
again.
Sad over
still
here.
surprised
I know, I
that
gotta
this
put it
man
on
has
my list.
never.
I'm not trying to cry my eyes out tonight.
7
All
pounds.
of them.
7 pounds is so
Never
good.
seen it.
Oh my
crazy
goodness.
If you're ready to
twist.
You're
cry,
in for it. You are
I'm-
in for
Get the
it.
wine.
I'm an emotional person when it comes to movie. If I
It is
watch a good
emotional.
movie,
You're gonna
depending
be in
on the
for it with
environment
this
I'm
one.
in,
Dude,
Will
Project
Smith
Hail Mary
in the 2000s was just
seven
like,
what?
Oh my god.
7 pounds. That's
Yeah.
Interesting.
I forgot about
Beautiful
that movie.
movie.
So good. Or like the Green Mile.
Oh God.
That one's good.
Yeah.
I love
They
that.
don't make movies like that no
They
more.
don't.
No, they don't.
Real tearjerkers, those ones.
They are. I put it on my list. I'm gonna check it out. I'll let you guys know how it is. Because I love tear-jerking movies. Movies.
Dude, I'll just
Wow.
watch Instagram reels and cry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
All the time.
I'm watching like AI cats.
I've watched just like cats
AI
that are
cats.
disabled running around happy. I'm like, boo. I watch like a parent seeing their kid
I'm
for
an
the first time in
emotional
20 years.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay, I was like, I'm a Libra. Oh.
Does that matter?
Yeah, it
I mean,
does.
every
What's your
Aries I've
sign?
met has always been angry.
Yeah, I've worked on
So I
that.
love
When's your
your.
birthday?
I will swing on somebody though. But you gotta work to get me there
Am a Virgo.
Oh.
now. All right,
Okay.
I
that
don't
tracks.
know why
that
that.
tracks. I feel
What
like
are
you'd
you?
be more a Pisces, but Virgo works.
I don't know why that.
What are you?
You already know.
A
Scorpio.
Come on, bruh.
Brother.
We could be
All right,
spotted.
chat,
We could
clip
be
that.
spotted a mile
Chat,
away.
clip
You
that.
give
You
it.
see-
My boy
you see-
Derek's
you see
gonna
my
clip that
tattoo,
right now,
that's
so
why.
none
It's
of you
all
know
my
we're gonna
tattoo.
get hate.
That doesn't necessarily. So my grandpa, he's
He's
from El
great.
Salvador, right? And he'll catch little scorpions in the house, and he'll catch them and hang them. Like he'll tie them in a bag, and he'll hang
That's
them.
so Scorpio of him.
He's not a
So
Scorpio,
scorpion.
but he'll put
Yeah.
them on a
Love
key
him.
rack and hang them there. I don't know why.
Just to
Scorpio.
kill
He's told
him.
me before.
They used to.
Did they ward
They
off
used to
more?
make like necklaces
it's
too.
more of
and
like a
shit
to
out of it.
warn it off. Like I'm big dog of the
Nice.
house.
Gotta grab the
And so
sage.
I've
Gotta
always
get the
wanted a
sage,
scorpion-
guys.
a scorpion tattoo.
I want
Clean it
multiple
out, huh?
Scorpios all over me.
Sage it up.
Get a bunch
To the
of
witches,
scorpions.
yeah.
To the
Well, I
To the
don't know
witches.
what astrological signs have to do with a person, but that's a podcast for another day.
Another time. An
I'm just
episode
gonna
for another
say,
time.
yeah, I don't believe in it. I'm just gonna bring my true, authentic self.
Period.
And
Are we
if
gonna biggie?
someone doesn't appreciate or vibe with that, well, cool. That's fine. I like to think of things, and I'll save this to my answer to this question that I'm going to ask you, Chantel, and we're going to go around the circle. This is going to be the closing question. Not question,
Time to go to bed.
statement. What piece of advice would you give to the person watching?
Piece of advice.
One piece of advice, keep it a word or a sentence long. One word or a sentence.
I'm gonna keep it to a sentence because I can't do one word. Just live life. Just be happy in whatever aspect you take that as. Just be happy, and I think that's my biggest goal in life. I don't care where I'm at, what I'm doing. Be happy, and whatever you're doing. That's my advice.
Joelle, give it to the person watching. Give it to him.
Well, right now, I mean, this world is going through a lot of changes. You know, this is a whole new generation that we're living in. We talk about AI.
I'm
You know,
going
talk about
through change.
all this madness right now that we're seeing, and it's just humble yourself, you know what I mean, because there's no telling what we can expect within these next few years with what's going on in the world.
Goodness.
So humble yourself, hug your loved ones, and be appreciative, because who knows how much time we have left. Not to be, you know, dark or
Morbid.
cynical or anything like that, but it's something I think about, and it's like, am I gonna
The water's going dry.
am I gonna leave a legacy that I will be proud of, or, you know, am I just gonna be forgotten? So I want to be remembered, and I think I'm on my way. So
I'm
On
on
my way.
my
be grateful,
way.
be humble, love yourself,
On my way. On my way.
for sure. I like
Kitty.
the song too.
Thank you.
Good song.
One piece of advice you can give to the viewer watching, keep it one word that just resonates with
I
you.
have one simple phrase.
Say it.
We're here for a good time, not a long time. So live it
Period.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay.
up. That's it.
Leanna.
Be kind and meet the world with love.
Be kind.
I
you know,
love
like
that.
I like that. I would say this has been on my mind for the past week. Take it with a grain of salt. If they're not bringing value to your life, cut them out.
Oh.
And
Or- And I'll call it. I'll call it.
I will put that in a sense because that can be dissected very broadly. If you're chasing a goal, a dream, if you will, because this is going to sound cliche. I'm a 23-year-old. What do you expect? I'm not 32. I believe in dreams.
Whoa. That was almost a target.
Come on, babe.
That's crazy.
Talking to us?
Yeah. Whoa.
No, I wasn't talking to you guys.
I think it's talking to us, guys.
People say
Turn the
dreams are
camera
for when you sleep. Dreams are, you shouldn't say dreams. But if I go to bed and I'm dreaming about this, and this is just like something I'm envisioning, and I can't see myself doing anything else, and it just has my heart on fire to pursue it, chase it. Drown out the noise. Cut out anything that's not bringing value to that vision. And I'm not saying cut out your family, cut out your best friends. I'm saying cut out the noise that is bringing negativity and bringing feedback that you can take it with a grain of salt. You can listen to it, but don't dwell on it to the point where you're like, man, now you have subconscious thoughts in the back of your head that are telling you cannot pursue this. So that's what I mean by noise. And Bill Gates lived by a lifestyle of 80% noise. No, 80% is signal and 20% is noise. So 80% is whatever you got to do to get that done, focus on that. The 20% is going to be the noise, and that's going to be people telling you, sure, they can congratulate you, of course. But it's going to be people like saying, oh, well, be realistic. Well, what about retirement? Or what about relationships? Or are you afraid that this is going to turn you into a different person? Or stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that goes through my head all the time. But if I don't take that risk and I don't pursue it, is it
Then
ever
you're left with regrets.
is it ever going to come true?
Regrets are worse than your what ifs.
I'm going to be 80 and I'm going to look back and be like, man,
I should have robbed that bank.
Should have watched Walking Dead season 6.
Dang, I should have read the manga.
Yeah, should have went past season
I would never
3
saw
on The Walking Dead.
But you're gonna,
should have watched
you're
all
gonna
1,000
grow
episodes of
old,
Naruto.
And you're not gonna have those regrets.
Skip the fillers,
You're not gonna have
please.
those what ifs. You're gonna have.
Shippuden.
I did that and it didn't work out.
Yes, in
And
other
I would
words,
much
Kitty,
rather have that.
that is that. And I'm just gonna rewind this because I'm going on a little spiel, and I want more people to know this, to understand this, because I feel like people. I wouldn't say people. That's just putting a target on it. I would
They
say.
just don't see it in the point of view.
I would say a
in the
lot of
aspects.
society does not believe in themselves, and they get in their own head, and that's what holds them back from actually pursuing what they want. A big piece of entrepreneurship is doing the damn thing with what you have. If you have an iPhone, do the damn thing. Make a TikTok. Make that reel you've been wanting to post. Do a skit. If you only have a film camera, little, the ones they were-
Fujifilm,
yeah,
Fujifilm.
Fujifilm.
Period.
You're like, man, I want to be a photographer, but I don't have a camera, and you only have that. Do it. If that's what you got, do it. Go to Walgreens, go to Walmart.
I kind of like
hey,
Polaroids better than.
I do too, but anyways, you can
Maybe an
get
older
those
one. I
photos digitally, and that's what I gotta say. Drown out the noise, and
find peace.
Yeah.
You gotta
Your
find
life,
peace within
that's all.
yourself, and
Love
anything else will
yourself.
come to fruition. You just have to find that peace.
Love yourself, forgive yourself.
work-life balance does not exist.
Bro,
in
live
my
a
life
hobbit
right now.
life, dude. Have your garden, have your family, eat your cheese and
Right.
bread and meats,
You know,
and smoke some weed,
Life
bro.
is so
Chill.
beautiful. Just enjoy it.
with
Period.
the fiery soul burning within me, knows
son just died.
where I want to go. Man, that sounds way easier said than done. But and a big part of it is childhood trauma, growing up in a kind of household where I didn't have this, and I want to create it for myself, but I know it's not going to take.
Well, good for you though for creating it for yourself, because that is exactly what you're doing, no?
Trying, share.
But you are.
Trying.
You are.
Trying.
Baby
Anyways,
steps, baby
Community.
steps.
can't eat the elephant on one bite. You know, you
Or
can't
whatever they
boil
say, yeah.
the ocean.
Is that what they're
right?
I don't know what they say.
I've never heard either
I've
one
never
of those.
heard can't boil the ocean.
Oh,
Can't- You
Chat
can't.
clip that.
I
that.
don't believe that's true.
Make that the title
We're
of
going
this
to
video.
the sun. We can boil the ocean at some point.
No.
Like if you get a pot with some ocean
It
water.
is getting hotter
Yeah.
in a global warming aspect.
It might.
Let's-
It
In
might
that
boil
aspect,
at
that's
some.
not it. That's not what I was getting at.
no,
Anyways,
Okay.
just started to get technical.
On that note, we're gonna close it out. We're gonna get out of here,
Technically,
man.
well, scientifically
salt can
speaking.
boil at 80
Actually.
degrees.
No, but I appreciate every single one of you guys, ladies, Leanna, Chantel, Kitty, you guys coming onto the show for the first time.
Of course.
Having the courage to open up about, you know, personal things within your life. It takes a certain amount of vulnerability that I want to spread awareness within the world and let people know that it's okay to open up about sensitive topics like that and what's going on within your own life. So thank you guys for coming on and, you know, just having the courage to open up about stuff and
Anytime.
have a
We'll be
discussion. So go ahead, tell them who you are, where they can find you if you want them to, follow you or
Come find me.
yeah, follow you on social media. We'll go around the room.
Well, my Facebook is Kitty Buttholes.
Probably
You can find me
Instagram.
anywhere. Instagram. Well, I go off Facebook. Facebook is Kitty Buttholes. Instagram is It's Motherfucking Kitty. You can find me with that name anywhere, pretty much. That's you, babe.
It's one and only. Swanilla Ice. You can add me on Snap or Instagram. Just _ Swanilla Ice.
Joelle.
Vanilla Ice is a new strain that we're gonna come out
Is
with.
it?
we
Please.
talked
rooting
about
for it.
we
I'm
talked
rooting
about
for
that'd
it.
be a dope strain name.
Yeah.
Check out Super Reactions every Wednesday on the Street Champs channel on YouTube. Almost at 100K. Got the giveaway still popping off. Also follow me on the Joel Show on all social media platforms.
Let's
Period.
go.
You can follow me on Instagram, Leanna_Pacheco. Good luck spelling that.
I think
Is it
Pacheco?
Pacheco.
Is, Pacheo.
Nope.
Ooh,
Close.
forgot the C.
So it's
Pacheco.
LEANNA_PACHECO.
I forgot the C.
Pacheco.
I knew I was
you said
at the
Pacheco.
end. I knew I forgot it.
Pachinko.
You can find me on all most platforms. We'll get to
OnlyFans.
all streaming platforms. Baby steps, the All In Show. This has been fun. Zandicky here. Xander, if I'm just being real with you
Really
guys.
full government name. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Photos, video. If you want them done, you contact me. We will set something up. I will take care of you.
Take care.
We're leveling up in the world. We're leveling each other up. It's about community. It's about rising together. Yeah. Whisper. Yeah.
Syndicus.
Check his OnlyFans out.
Dildozer.com.
Stop.